Wednesday, the 5th of July 2023, just a minute gone past 1600 hours. We're here live on Nketiah Radio, at Brabapa Radio, Nketiah Radio GH, on Facebook, Nketiah Radio Stroke TV, on YouTube, Nketiah Radio or Nketiah TV, Twitter at Nketiah Radio. With another edition of Bamaso. Just a reminder, this is where Ghanaians who have decided to use the discerning minds given to us by our source to figure out whatever we need to do in order to make Ghana a very beautiful and exciting place. We've come to understand that we had a very Ghana that we talk about every now and then. And if that is the case, we have to be able to put on the table the demands of that very beautiful Ghana we so much want to live in. So if you are here for the first time, whatever the reason may be, I'll urge you to come knowing yourself as a Ghanaian. Connect to everyone individual on the platform on the grounds that they are also Ghanaians, and we are certain to reveal the very best of ourselves when we go in that direction. To this effect, I would humbly welcome you once again to Bamaso. And Chiaka says, Ronko, and the Mudonko, maybe I will be a Sampempen swing or video, and Nketiah Radio, Brabapa Radio, and Nketiah Radio GH. Say Facebook, and our Nketiah Radio Stroke TV, and YouTube Nketiah Radio, and Nketiah TV. So call Twitter at Nketiah Radio. Na nyina ne say ya baha ye ba beto ato adwene ahwe kwan ye betumi afa na oman Ghana oman na ye pese yetenamu daachi oman na da yakoma so no ebefa ne ntuma pafira kwan ebefa na bibia ginagina dia wo se egina fefefe enu nti ana ya baha ni se obepie kasa fidie so a the best nyina ne se wo ne Ghana na wo ka ho asem da ne da nyina no se wo ne Ghana na wo ka ho asem da ne da nyina de a ene na wo se utimi busa ho ede ne de na wo se meye na sa Ghana na me pese metra mu no etimi da di ewo mu asem ne nyina no no say you have a big role o dwumadie kase pa eye ewo sa o my Ghana na unsa opesa unsa etumi eka no nti memo akwaba area ba the Q&A version of Bamaso. Let's just say you will see your questions na yahwe anuye. The questions can come from all angles. Etimi ba bit me free ba bibiri ana ide be ana aba enti boaboa ho ese wonso owo asembusa bi a opese wo de beto eprono so a ekwanda ho pa bra mesre adofo nyina se bi ana o de Skype no ana se ye studio number ba kono na o use e de eba kasa fidie so a mesre o se akwai se obia wo smartphone yi bi enti mesre se momoden se obetimi download Telegram o download Telegram wi a na hwehwe A24 radio stroke TV ewo ho onsa ebeka open platform you will be able to join. So you would also be able to connect with us through Telegram. Now so the upper so bekan why there be what me any ya be share fe kama Skype no say Skype ID no and now the basso dia is active nti A24 radio the boom back no so ana ofre de basso dia frɛ eno so ebetimi afaw ewo ehono but the Skype numbers won't be working. Yes, unfortunately the Skype numbers won't be working. So any said the doctors are then to Roehampton and Natana ewo nana asarebedi akon a owo Worcester ene Dr. Ebenezer Amofabuatin eti eniya na chese Papa Smiley and then so yaje kunya a ye beto akwantuo no so ahwede betumi aye no man no afa nentuma pefra na wotwi nyina is dedicated to a year nana Nketiah opening Nketiah Dama kuma super na ene onka atiasefo ehunu bio na wotwi nyina eye nana Nketiah edia nti yebekọ na yakwa akuti enwomba akon yegusu achichi ehun re no yebekọ akwa akuti enwomba akon we yakwa akuti nanatufo nanatufo nso enka atiasefo ehun de so nanatufo nso enka atiasefo ho na chese that is how life is. Osamai Tonyum ama Osamai. So a very, very beautiful thing. Nti yebekọ akwakuti nanatufo enyum baako na yeba yatwa dwumadi no. So manko ba bia medi no eye Papa Smiley. Eba yebeto ankomo no so. Yo, nanatufo ana mutene nkana wose obra etwa owuo. Obra etwa owuo. Nti se ohwere odofo bi a amare ho na ekina bi na wonso oyede bai. Onam kwamu ede eko. Enra ana mematifo ehunu se nana Nketiah se wadane ni ache wadane ni ahwedan emum all the way in February. Ache kakra. Ache nzebusume 9 num entem eni a na Nketiah edane nani ehwe edan na enra adofo share omo condolences no nuanom keka ensemble here and there, and together with a few words that were said concerning other things ebe mu na metwa metie nkomodie ni saa na mebusa me ho se na eye owu a ye ka ho asem ni nya bia eye owu no is it an enemy ana so eye owu eye die be kra ana se owu no eye tamfo ana say owu ba na eye yen say I say obi adi aboro bi o say die yo nti na me dwene ho ase na owu no is it an enemy perhaps to us? And I say, is death always against us? Anna. Well, any questions and answers, we can perhaps deliberate on that a little bit. And say, whatever way we seem to view death, is also born out of the programming that we've gotten, be it religious, be it traditional, be it from your parents or what have you. It's all part of the programming that we have gotten. Perhaps we can look into that and see if there is a need to reprogram ourselves and view death from another perspective so as to be able to get the very best of it. Yankwa homano so na bombardie abey yamana kwaba na yamfa dwumedie no enhyehyɛ so fefefe kama bombardie se otimenka ene omute ho ene enko Bama so.
Nketiah.
Na impom eti say bombardie.
Wako na nso e.
Nyame adom. Na menene ko badam sesese no. It is gradually coming back kakra. So enti bibia ye. Why? Bibia ye. Na original kasa mitio.
You say original hacks.
Bombardie.
What do you mean?
Me ton ka sisi a. Why?
So minimum na me say tafre original hacks.
Hey. On say wako basem so, right? Now it tells you how the universe and I said the world has always been evolving, always on its beautiful and exciting self yet, right? Original Haxi, it came in an era, right? So original Hax time, you know, say na that's how time na you peak in as for me wa.
You peak veggie boom adverts I won't no more why a Lotto 6 money lucky scratch money.
Yeah. That was an error, right? And then you know nim na original ha say eno na ne hono ye ready bisa me wa sa hacks ni any tuntun pa na enkola ntimi nya de be eni ne se ne ye wale wan so ho alewa ne wo black and white de no right ana ye wo kokko no so de no so ye de be wo ho na ye kan no se empanyimfo no so ba omo so be ka omo so de aye de be actually what was there during their time ana da achimi no so no yeso ye mofra no so be ka omo so de aye de be actually but in all no you realize say it has always been creativity, intelligence and love unfolding every moment of the way. Yo, Bombardie, that was just by the way. Na me say me so. Although me busa uwu ho asem eda ho no. Na bo chairman say obeso ohu say in our quest to put our nation in shape no. What could be some of the possibilities and answer some of the things that we can do it may be we playing ourselves against each other. What the question I say?
I say ye pese ye teacher man e kwama so na ye ankasa ye din ye ho abra na.
Or say hey, don't say na I say on say we playing ourselves against each other. Not just I say say sure money you right now. As we carry on to do that now, I say we create some form of enmity between us, right? We create some form of hatred among ourselves, right? Sometimes no be na unaware, right? And as nneɛma no yɛdeɛ bɛ ɛba but wotumi hu no sɛ sɛ yɛade a yɛn nyinaa yɛnim sɛ yɛyɛ ɔman no yie consciously we will also seek to do it in such a way say ɛnkɔba sɛ we will get what we want, but at the end of the day no, we getting what we want no, and the very ones that we are getting what we want for no na asɛ yes I know ɔmo ntɛm ayɛdeɛ bɛ abɛyɛ basa. It no so busa say are there possibilities and I say ways as we carry on no, we could be doing that could be as if we are just playing ourselves against each other. The question in
said the kwame so na befa so aye ni instead of say we play against each other anyansa.
Ni nyina aka ho bi, that's all.
Yeah, papa me chenyu am nyina so ebi beba ebi so aba ansa no beto nyu ba ko say ye kromu o maniemu nesu ye kromu odo ye kromu o maniemu nesu ye kromu odo me say what if akwa what in wadi eso onya na me yetu bata bafo obeko ko pe sika obra ye bona one for so ye kwajawo make kuma so say efie edo efie nye dianka make nko akofie dada okwantuni onhiam yetu bata asasi nchimifunu yewu bebi amusie akwanko atia owo biada owo efie nya bontinye make wenye bebi amumaninda odro kwatinsi efie edo Klube mansusi efie edo na santiniba otina santimemu kwewu ni bansua otini kwewu mem asasia ba ontijai sasia ba ontijai enema wo wasemti wanana basa senti wenyane bebi amumaninda okwantu onyam yetubata asasi nchini funu yewu bebi amusiye akwa tia owo biada owo efie nya bontinye maike wenyane baby momanindo papa unfortunately they just say ni for over ka say be say last year demo o ka say adeba ko dia rahu say na yen tan antu eyenyum ukai
me kai pa
na odia ram say bibi sa bai o say dan say okoye kra na say I say na o filisa because you know say enyum nyina me kai bibisa no say enyum nya akwai say as a Pentecostal charismatic enyuma na etu yen hyeda nka asabi wa benfum nyum ne ye kwabna Alex Kwedu nyuma a wo say omoto nyum say owo na say adio owo ya no owo na say adio owo da masenko mu enu enye ya neso eka wo pe na wusu enyum be na mintuo asembe na minka osumbe na minsuo insuo bewie ma adwene ho ada wo wate mami chiriwe oni na nyamie ni besa eyo na ye nisa owo owo na ese ya dio owo na ese ya dio Alex Kwedu say yanu mo wo mpesika o bafu ocheye asasito gro ye nyina be ko bio owo ya ahun obisi mitani akosia mitani kwavna misi ubu akra wate misi awuza fonso si obiara nche bi wate ye nyina dukada ya oda seni ye be wo fi wi asimu enei Ouda wo maye, owaye madio be me, ouda wo maye no. Ene, simsin ye, chebe me bafwe, ouda wo maye no. Oh, sanyu wina. Eja say, nenijum, that just the biambi kase. So yatias near, ka also owo kra na odwene ho. Oh, owo na wodwene ho. Na sɛ passage wɔ Bible mu, unfortunately bi a time ti no ɔkasenka beebi nka funeral wɔ no ɛhɔ koraa na yɛ de yɛnkɔ so ɔsema me yɛnkɔ woyɛ nipa ka beebi a party wɔ do koraa no ne kwase ka yɛ spend your time hɔ nom ɛwɔ Ecclesiastes wɔsi beebi a ɛyie wɔ no ɔno ɛkɔ so saa na onipa wie nyinaa ɛteɛ ɛnyɛ party ase o wɔwie yɛ nyɛ party ase wɔwie yɛ yie ase so nti wohwɛ tetefoɔ no enwum bebree wɔ hɔ a wotumi nya album a muntu ɛyɛ nwum nana tufoɔ wotu bi so wɔto ɛyɛ nwum ɛyɛ kan sɛ the great nana mpɛdu deɛ ɛne bobo enwum bebree Alex Kredu de memne de bia ne da ɛwɔ Ghana hɔ nom a yɛbɔ no nti enwum no because bɛyɛ 4-5 years ago ne one of the days yɛfa nwum ne yɛ discuss it the content meboa it is a wohwɛ yɛ nnwuma a ensɛm a ɛwɔ yɛ nnwuma no kyɛ sɛ adeɛ a ɛnwanwa ba nipa ne no yɛade nyinaa kɔsi yɛ deɛ prosperity ne yes nkwa deɛ na papa me ma fam deɛ sɛdeɛ na wobisa ɛyɛ owu asɛm no me deɛ mehu sɛ death is is the reward for living nkwa ho fasoɔ ne owuo tinie nkwa ho fasoɔ ne owuo ɛwom sɛ woka Genesis yɛnka Nyankopɔn pɛ ne sɛ nka nipa ntena hɔ daa ɛwɔ Eden trom hɔ nanso ɛnam bɔne ne fa Adam so baeɛ nti no onipa wuyɛ ɛnyɛ yɛ ne yɛkɔdi bɔne no but the consequences of sin no ɛnam owu aba ɛno nti na second Adam so aba yɛ Kristo no sɛ mpo no sɛ wu mpo a wobɛsɔre nti onipa biara yawo no de bi ɔta kasa asɛm we begin to die the moment we are born they die wo ma me ho ngɛɛ na wo hyɛ ase ewu akɔyɛ sɛ reverse engineering no yɛwɔ movie bi yɛfrɛ no The Curious Case of Benjamin Button ebia na Joseph ahwɛ na ebi ma hwɛ saa movie no I think sɛ mere fin di no mtrim yɛwɔ no na wɔnyini dada yɛwɔ no no wɔdi bɛyɛ sɛ 80 years na wɔyɛ kwakra dada after that onyini no na ɔyɛ baby so it by the time a ka wɔsɛn kɔdi 80 years na wɔyɛ ngɛɛ na n'adwene nyinaa sɛ akwara deɛ etu ɔno deɛ ne ɛndi efɛn The Curious Case ɔno yɛwɔ no wɔyɛ kwakra it papa sa wohwɛ a nipa free Adam a ka wɔsɛn kɔyɛ living 1,000 years Adam di bɛ 930 something onipa onyini pa yɛ Metusala 969 years can 31 years and we did 1,000 years so nti onipa ɔsɛ wu ade bia sɛ woyɛ anoma woyɛ obreku woyɛ dua kora ewu nti ade bia yɛ living thing bia no nti ɔsɛ ohu nti na ɔsɛnkɛfoɔ no kan no wɔsɛ wɔnyɛ ɛde bɛ na wanya sika wanya brekyire pɔnkɔ deɛ wo sika sɛ obi a before him no wo sisa no nyinaa ɛyɛ vanity because at the end of the day no wobɛwu na ɔsɛ adeɛ ba ko di awura wo sɛ owu a onipa obedi adeɛ no onim sɛ obɛhu nyansa anaasɛ obɛyɛ sɛ bijimini ampampa ɛto Solomon ne time ne ba Rehoboam the time na United Kingdom of Israel no divide yɛ ebi sɛ esan sɛ ɔkɔpɛ nyansa every mpanimfoɔ no wankɔyɛ ne saa ne fɛfofoɔ no na ɔkɔbusa mo ɛna agya ne nyina ka ho ɛne Solomon so yɛde ma ɔkɔware yɛ no ɛna ma saa kingdom no nti na way wɔ hɔ no nsamanseɛ you can say nsamanseɛ your will na gye sɛ owó wɔ hɔ because owó no wa ade na woyɛ will ama hwan owó nti na life insurance policy no and then I say me life insurance best miensa but Ghana ne mfa sa no men dia yemfa emfa nyɛ hwɛ bi so dey and say nipa wu a ebusuafo bɛgye sika ne ade but me say life insurance no yade a o senka Ghana ni bia wo bie sisi me ye group ne ye me ka kyerɛ mo be 2 years ago me say sisi yawo for the penalty no almost again me say ma me kyerɛ mo say mo say kyerɛ mu me say meto mo say me kyerɛ mo say teacher ni me ka kyerɛ mo hwɛ wo kai say mra na ye di 12-13 years na ye wo primary school no wo beti ye so wo fa ewu wo papa ekɔ ye wo mami kɔ ye wo na na bi ewu ye se wan hwan ewu saa ta ne papa mbo di 30s o ene ye me di 40s no me papa wo hwe obi di anyi or be 65 at least 80 saa so na me ye group for nyina from primary kɔti university nyina saa e bi 65 70 ene to say teacher ne ewu me si papa bear the last 3 years your parents say wo ye year group no enya grow they be any contribution na ye dwen say baby after dem go say bomba dia asem okay e da ho pass ye papa say ai oh because who nyine no who say bia who nyine you are not thinking say who papa nso who nyine na me medi 40 em papa won so di 40 onti mini 40 man nyi so mu 25 fa 25 ka 40 no e na papa yes e be ye cause etimi ye contribution na ebi enya sika ni bi sin bi na awon so akwaya asem asen nkofo ju say bia we ya dan fontin ya konti bi nya 7,000 10,000 na say ne pam no twa ne yempe kwase say bia biem yenye life insurance policy wa be contributing no wa na insurance na take care of you know any ye behwe ewon ba afide na afide adeso na free so afide life insurance na ye SIC ni enterprise sisi mi kwa mo miensa SIC ni mi wo mu normal one ni higher premium ebi ye diamond ni you know nti papa say wo ya wo de papa to so na o ma me to so na say benefactor bi opese so wo yire no ma and this is me wo a me yire sa 3 policies wo benya at least be almost be 100,000 cedis ebetimi da ye me yi onye kakra to no ho mi papa nso wo nso a ye be man be 10,000 you nem just say bia me bon price papa nwu na at least no you are thinking about the future say owo ho and your friend say insurance wo insure e dey oni pe be wu enye say wu say wo bon pa 10,000 tim papa nwu na me koje 10,000 dey bi anything now say American da bochi mo say owo ntino akokra bia wo bia no wo sha say life insurance wo ye say any 1 week o cause why insurance dada you funa homa ye dem be koto no na ye kodeda no ye bibia cause ye very expensive for krom ha Ghana ni ko bo abochi nhwe ye do ko Ghana cry be almost be 10,000 a front that can play near you know eti papa onipa na ewu abusu anything na nyakopo hwe ye Revelation chapter 20 one of the last things ye beto atwene otade no na you know oka Revelation chapter 20 verse 13 o say epu yi na wufuo wo mu ba e je se nipa ewu epunti ni ko enkofo wu epu mu from Columbus mu time ye nanam tam di Bakatue festival omu robots ni nyina wo edna no bebre ewu ye nanam ma ye di ko slave trade no ye to bebre to epu ni mu enti ewufo wo epu ni mu na say cry ni ye ka Ocean Gate submarine e explode ye no enkofo wu mu ye ko se omu mu naba na owuo ni asamado yi owufo ewu mu ye ka owu a death asamado ye Hades enti Bible mu no ye wo baby a Hades asamado say a place of the dead say onipa wu a ye wo baby a woko sa Hades papa ya chemu mienu ene bako ye paradise ene bako ye Tartarus enti se me say enti na Jesus Christ was o catch one of the you say today you shall be with me in paradise it's a place in the in Hades eno sikeni Lazarus ye no sikeni su ye no ko baby a na eye oha na manefen Tartarus ansa na heaven here no final naba so hu it wa paradise no say o ko heaven because paradise in the Tartarus na kwai say refugee camp na say transition period that wo ho na wo ko e papa wo ho na woto owo ne asamado twene ojatade no mu ye ni owo prenu no e di sa time no atemudi in the Christian doctrine no e gi say Jesus Christ obeba wo say twase nyina pie Christ atemudi anim no owo eni ho biem eti wo ye onipa boni ndi kura na say wo ko lake of fire wunwu wo soul no it never dies spirit goes to God wo body no be cast as so ba so no enwu da into the second death no no eternal ndi papa me entwene owo hu wo dwene owo hu na nche say na obisi mi so wo bewu but owo no more like a shall say what to no ma ye say nipa na ewu da ya obewu papa ada kicking back me ba America the following 2 years 2009 me wo mo graduate school mo na Michael Jackson na madam for be ofri Sudan o se prince so Michael Jackson nso etimi wu okay say na yo onkophobia ji say omunwu da Michael Jackson do wudi owu say ye kohwe ma ye so akono say propofol failures and one you say some sleeping tablets overdose no wu up to now people don't even believe say Michael Jackson Michael Jackson wu Elvis Presley wu Louis Armstrong wu one omo the Armstrong omo ko space obi wu Kwame Nkrumah yeka no was wu 1972 wu ye be say almost be 50 something years wu me nso mewu me mewu papa obewu say Yesu nyama ye nyina ebewu eti o say ye ndwiri owo hu enu ti na na me to owo nwum ni bi no e ka na ye de ka ya anom na ye musem no ye boy ya bra because bagana no ade ba ko say ye see epedifo say ebusuan do fruit dika yes we won de beba hwe na wo hwe Ghana two sectors na positive sectors nyina ko negative no in terms of GDP ni balance of payment ni whatever equals nyina two or three or four sectors na yejuma bako funeral economy no papa say una service me boa o kuma say
That's right.
no go see your fantinuta o baby as that na go truck so no en kakankra the guy had a vision say hey oni pebewu and invention is the mother of necessity and necessity is the mother of invention whatever way you take it no papa satana me call Roma Hill me papa na almost store Central Market 18 line mo na na sha sasa na bla bianca no me papa na almost scafo pa on ma me almost scafo ye forward me do fantinuta na me yimi because me we frada ka me boa hey and papa ka kire enti be come na ho BA78 as of moonlight me na sebe on so awu 2000 or say here because me say na dey be me do over here na madam me move for us I was enye san na so nke also more time no in the 30s and 20s no if father can yenye nsi wo onipa wu a na yakọ capital na wa ye because I say we father can say if father can ye atosodie say ntos ye ton here display and so na rapper oko fantinita ye further kana ma say omo for crowd if further can crowd does sin chance no if further can you bo ahodo ye wo the light disco light nyina wo maybe 20,000 cities 100,000 nyina depend on wood no so enti say food owner service as and wakwaje a big factory a condemned factory be I say wo for side wo papa and owner service wo 10 year owner service no no ye nkoko ye no so wu na week no obuji more than billion because hey in Kunya no more than say 500,000 a big ko crash a big ko towns a big ko we and send a canopies near and a Ghana for my butching or my yebika kanka and jenipa bewu eti eno ye no ye friend the price no demand in your elastic and sada won't mean kasa memo bi dipen enti hey woko nungwa omo na ye saa omo na zinka share adakoma ya article cry was ade no da nungwa woko nungwa teshi omo na ye can say passion caffeine and then obi tonuma say make I say santo wuya no say romuzi enimu no o gina honom so it obi ane o kabenku ane can say that say no father caned nashim so tonto so na into say father caned nashim enti grandfather edin kan yes family bi wo capital family bi o mo share o mda so honom oh enti papa owo ya dey very good o say edwede ho me enyuma mpa ye yintu uba mi phone so Alex Kunedu Nana Mpedu meti omunyom ni 1969 album no moye one of the greatest album of all time eneya mame eneya mame eneya mame eneya mame eneya mame me mame a baby a okoye me mame a wowuye eneya mame so hu ena tise otu sanyo tise no waka ya kai ya no so no so me so say me mame etime wu papa etime wu a metuma koto no asamado enti papa de pesa me Kenya say ye ndwuro wo a eno je say bia na obewu a na oche ba wu nso a enti na de bia o say enani wo de ochira awawa ho enti tem bia ye sori ye body said no tutu fie yi ena no nyakopo ka kire Isaiah say koka kire ohini Ezekiel ubewu yare no enya de wo ho beto hwe Ezekiel hu say owu a serious matter okonyakopo nkotodwe nim say nyakopo misra owu na an ewo ho yes misra wa yade we de misma mani nkume kai no mama ya mawo it Isaiah kono one free palace wo kra na nyakopo ka Isaiah koka chen say mid 15 years aka ho edi nyakopo na obo nkwa no ono so timi ma owo ba esanso na yewo artificial de papa okay say for the past best 6 years they be na me accident statistics or a control platform
That's right. Now with it, they no for no smile. Why?
na me say nya na me the prepare nya me say nyoma aba see that can na obi am mind na me the by time kaka me so ma banti 1 minute me run up me the Ghana statistics ni na yewi ena MT MTTU for no of the be mo the national safety road safety for no this year na me fa my mama kohwe say you do half of the year papa we last year nko a enipa wu Ghana no ebro 3000 enu ye the report you e wo Zongo police station ne Ofuruku police station they are recording no na wo hwe mu a bebre artificial death any say a human error na MTC for no kan ni nyina over speeding overtaking ene ekun ye de ka ni nyina ye mechanical say nyansa ni penya driver o se o pese okokuma sen tentem ono a pese o sign a VIP hu VIP back no so say akwai driver say bi o ye jimisem no o reduce speed no say yin na because the same speed we Michael Schumacher eso no ye Lewis Hamilton the ono so e face opposite no say kwasafo mienu so na driver also so mpa bi kai tew lo nya bese o meti mo ni no mawu o mu de kolebu nti owo be pre ni yekun ehun se nti owo ni de entwa da e wo Ghana ho cause papa say nipa 3000 ewu a wo de even say obia de ne busu ni ewu nipa 3000 e che say yekofa ye obi eyi a 3000 de coffins ne yekoto ba ko bi 2000 kra na multiply yesa ko bon kofie cemetery kra ya ma no yesa ko pesa sin kofie bebo ba ko mako 3000 ya deda obi a ansa na before you go kofie ni be deda no enti won undertakers mu ne hwesika any at the end of the day no psychological trauma be ma ebusuan e bia na eye yi nti later no meto nwumi wo se Alex Grade wo se enye de owu no nti na ye ne yesu no e bia ono na ye onipa wu ono na ye okamafo ono na mo dwane di ode awrewa ko deja o eja sasiasa enti papa me de besia no minka other ones me say wo the introduction to a say eja chumu ne Mekisedek ne eja say mo be papai any abim be papa other section of Ghana you know I would to on me that's it.
You thank you very much Prince the Bombardier aboy nkomo pa ukobo eja say din ama eja say epia ha enti ansa na mekọ kwabena sama ma eja say mrem quickly eja say dia won kasa bebre onka kakra bi na owie ya makọ kwabena Mekisedek eso eja say wotimi ka bama so
maso agenkese nuanom bia ho ye de
am yadom Ketremada bodwe mu die ne chese bibia da ne kwam yo ene yenkwe eja say
yo ya do bo ade ase na ndra am se ikodi baby mentimi na mitie mu de mentimi amba homa ne so ti say enu bia na ya papa bia na ya wofa bia na ne wo bamba iso before eja na Nketiah as wa kanchine gwandra sana tiana
we free mu na am say o free mu February no but I got to know of it just
na lelele no
enyo no na lelele de ono Germany we na Nketiah based in Stoke na Nketiah based in Stoke
yo me twaso mpanimfo se akwantintin bi awie wa bobo ano wo bra e de wo e wo bra e wo ntino da se bo a obekọ asese dia onkodua anka wonde to no wo de si na ekura wo so anka wo nsem akọ beja to akọ egusia de e bekọ da me ba so na Bombardier kaka odi abodini ma ojuntufo na kuradu abrejam na njumi otu na ebe bi wom dem se ho ne de o escape ye nti meti mom na manfo so asue because this yanda yanwum na yebon kwa yemu be wom no bi obi asue nso yankomo foforo o se emutuo echebrane a wode ne komo aworaka na ya na wode tonjum ni nti no wo nti asema woka emutu achebrane koma uraka asama na menka enjumbe na mentu esuba na misua adire be wodi ni twatwebo ni penu ya na ngwa ya made wate emutu no wa emutu ye owo tiso wachebrane be ma tenten gramo ti se ya num ya so wachi no wode ne koma uraka ya bo aben raka ya nkanka enfote omo na okwa na yedi una mu asase ne so tise wowo wachibrani ni pakase a no de na kwa kwaja uraka be mu oduro pa This what is I do here? Now that's what you say. To me, the years you no more. What you say? I'm going to be the name I have. Because Fabronia be.
Oh, Petron, Jinaye. Petron.
What to make her?
Aha. Also, Kofa Obruni akokura bi shasi ya ohobim.
Because Nipo could do maybe. The also, yeah, Konoa, I hope you can, I don't know, Yakoyabano, no see, your man. Good advise you. Don't ever get to my point before
Police reported ahead.
What? That's it. Don't ever get to my stage before you regret. Yeah. If you are when service will be legally, we are Tarapabia Fasha, we are to my passion, baby, and a pedigree. Now, do me bria. Never be brewing to me, you. So I will walk on beating one someone. What the I so or the I so. The chrono beating one someone. See, I said, Mamma, Nigia. Send me Bueni, send me Sissy down the German crop for. Obiso tea a pen iron so. It depends on an individual. Yes, you say a boy. That's a boy. To be free. Now, me do be see no. We are be a man to me and say I'm baby. And right. In your mouth, say, also penny make his egg. So, but in Tom Nanado, President, you know, President, Nanaga guy. I see Mizoli, me, I work with Sinomania, dear, or come for no. Nanani help, the house upon maintenance. Maintenance, no. And then you need before you DNA, maintenance in him. Now, yeah, Emma maintenance enemy. Who say, ya come one or ye, a cohumanisa. The son umpo, and a kaya and a kitterese, ye chim woman also, a domini in Aswa, Kenya. Our man angas with son. Oshana ya disicana yen and fatasi de bay. Crashing the bree. Only pay good parliament is a say. But 85% of them are cars who use in Ghana buying a cry. And this in MPP. Sabrian and I don't know Omugina, a 20 or more quay. On the free one. Cars are more using now will be auctioned to themselves. It's a bus or more your budget, your press section be. So now this section we move the own. We are winning, papa. Dear chat or more budget support or more free. Until you're buying penny for. They can budget support across various sectors. Like Kebawa Parks and Gardens. So can another way see Mizolum Katake, and could be business say, and then plan or they have to work for maintenance because I'm from Akura Bar, then it's simple, no, and I chimbabem. So as you mean, when Jabby be to be any for maintenance. It's the Can you say, oh, if you are Ghana for any maintenance culture, whatever. In case you can be ento. Sikaka.
Oh, unfortunate. Say Petron. Okura baby na homa no atiatum kakra. Atiatum. But his point is well made. Na ya taka sa same way. Musi we any DNA mu na said this Petron can see and say maintenance culture any DNA mu na jawa ko body na su na mbesa kan busa na say DNA kra no how is it formed? So kwa be so ana DNA no ya na formed. Ja wa chechire mu ntino say you who said the DNA formed na ye pese ye ma maintenance culture eba ye DNA mu na ye who said the BCI de be aye no yo ene ye bianko kwabna Melchizedek eswe na onka bi owia abi ene ofa boadi enso aba eti kwabena sa wonteme nka de a bama so
Papa, adwene kese na mpacho abusuafo ne obia ho tesen wada ma.
anyam yadom nyina ye ho ye pa nyina ye ho ye nyina ye ho ye se mo so mo ho ye de
Sese na mekasa me na me ho ye. Suja to me akwan mu. Abusuafo atu kwan be 2 weeks ni nje se aka me nkwan wo amanfo yi so.
Oh, Sunday
Aha.
it gives you the opportunity to do so many things so.
Deɛ me ya ne sɛ me cleaning nkwan me da sɔre na sɛ menya space a na metwitwi baabi kakra. Na disi ya no oyɛ sɛ ka ba ma papa yi bɛhyɛ no menya match bi ɛna me sɔre so nti wa ma ɔbaa no koraa akɔ sɛ ka meyɛ sɛ mewie ansa so wa ma manwie na mede mirika sɔre bae.
Me try na to ma me sister in law.
I say oh. You yate se baby omo you okay there.
Oh, I'm very serious. I'm call my chief boy bio. I'm okay. I'm enjoy life. Yeah.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. You, any kwabena. Waba dia boy nkomo. What is a bombardier or church in Simwa fine. Patrons waba kabia ka ho a. There also wakaka ho no.
I hear some ya. Maybe me say hear some man no more can.
Question back where that one say owu. Me say nura kra o kan say nanado see na tamfu nyina o say dia okay something to that effect.
So only na tamfu no be si mu nyina manaka yen a ye no eye nti wa face all time no nya nkoye no. Per life insurance ne bi enche bia.
Ha. Enti na question na ebusi e ho say eye owu ohun eye de ba de kra what is death na eye tamfo ana so owu eye tamfo ana I'm say we have been programmed in a particular way about death nti na ye bo owu so kra na eja bibi ye de ya ye nti na ebusa say owu eye tamfo ana yo yenko kwabena.
Oh papa, owo de enye tamfo owo e dofo. Owo ye ade bi a odonipa. Ase de bi e ka se obre kura twa owu. Se obre bre a. Ogoba ko mo se bi a emrewa bi ho no ma omti ba bi o man ka se kura timi patch o se nka owu emra me for ma bi o moduni de o ma bre. E na akọ Bible mu kura se owu eye mfaso ma o Kristo ni. Ba na de bi anse e bompa yi kosi owu ho kwan. Ka de eye mfaso de obi edi jo pemfaso ba mfaso ne ba nso a na amanfo odwane enti no ni nyina wo se de obefa owu afa papa hwe enema a emse nipa omusuro owu dodo na aye bibifo me hwe enema bebre abrofo nche da nsuro owu kire se ye hwe wo dodo ekoso asasi so abrofo ye kritia the one time be a football player bi no cash pa there's a football player America there you can no on millions ni ade na busuafo nyina akosoja ni ade ti obi e kan wo awakọ ti aso mu hia na so mu di nkoma ono onya bi nka enam say Iraq wo by no fee soja fee football ade mse ne ono ye soja ni de ne Iraq de no obi kobi baba okoye no wa ma so hu okowu ena uwi ane aye o hero no ba e ba yen ye honom de ana owu ni ade bi a isuro se bi ye ohoyi broni bi ewu a obewu no na bi e wa Jessica puduo twitwidie no de eja na busuafo based on bi a life insurance a watoto ne ade but you see am me tiase kura se me ka kire me mother say ma wo tiase e bi ato life insurance na uni ho a ye de solve problem kra wan hwe ya ntokwa bisi because na ko say aden den wo hu o de makoji schedule bi ana say eden na e koso ho but when it comes to abrofo na o mu say eden a wu e ade a ye part of them ti no ma show mu bibia tu wu ni ade me kai ma me bia me say o mo say kronoma francho ho ba bi ofi abrochire bai na o hu say bia ewi ase ko nanim enti no okosere na na senka na ma no asase na nke bia nka onye funeral home ho no ne ade papa mami eni ho hantwo di na tem saa na ode efi ne kura na se enaja osan ne ba back so hu enti owo ya de bia yen no ana yem plan for saa nneɛma no si ebe hyehyɛ ewu se bi a yen hyehyɛ wu na enim sɛ eden ya ibe wu nti no yen nye life insurance nya nkwadaa no na ebi a yeni hɔ a yamfa prete ankokɔ nsɔre de mo sɛ kwabena firi mu enti no moma yɛn toboa na yɛmfa emeye na just imagine sɛ ebi a mene abi ɛna ɛwɔ North Carolina ha na abi beti sɛ mafiri mu na yɛde yafra bi sɛ ɔmfa ebi a $10 bi mra na yɛmfa mi funu nkɔ Ghana nkosie me papa wahwɛ a atemdidi a abi bedidi mi funu no wahwɛ a ɛbɛsɔ ani papa wele mi fusa o wahwɛ atemdidi a abi bedidi mi funu ya oge ɛbɛsɔ ani wɔ asase so enti sɛ me kra nam asase so kra na ne raho sɛ me kra nam asase so a me kra re bɛ wo sɛ kwabna ti wo bɔ bra kɔ w'anim no woanwen sɛ wobɛgye insurance na ɔkyena bi no sɛ nyame yɛ wadom na ɔfrɔ sɛ bra bɛgye wahome a wakɔ akɔda din papa don't think sɛ owu onye adeɛ me sɛ because at times na papa me be just imagine say bia me ho no ma na me te say bia mo say obi akogina abrosan bi so wogya ne ho saa ba wabɛhwe fam ne tirima papa mu ewu ko a ana mu say na bia ko de be adwen ne ba ne tirimu a oyɛ sɛ ɔno agasa ebi ku ne ho afi asase so sɛ nipa ne bia wonsuro wu bia wabrɛ wa asase so papa yɛ obo tuo Ohio yi wabrɛ wa asase so office oni do biem tina obɛkɔ sɛ nipa no nsuro wu adeɛ baako a akwa bi gya note bi nansen a ɛm sɛ ɔsɛ me na bi na ayɛ ne bi na me tie saa ayi no ɛna me hu sɛ papa wu angasa no ɛm sɛ yɛ mfaso ba ebinom because sɛ wabrɛ wi ase ɔhwɛ left hwɛ right hwɛ n'akyi hwɛ n'anim a bibia asa adeɛ ɔhɔ yɛ mfaso ma no a ne sɛ obewu ami akwa kosie no nti papa I don't think sɛ owu yɛ adeɛ bi ɛyɛ tamfo ɛyɛ dɔfo sɛ nka owu ni hɔnom na bi a mepɛ sɛ mefi asase so kwan bɛn na mɛfa so a mɛkɔ mede nse kan bɛwɔ me ho a mengu da bɛɛ sɛ owu no wɔ hɔ ma me na etimi atwa brɛ no so na sɛ matimi akɔde Onyankopɔn deɛ ɔyɛ ne biribi a ɔyɛ no n'akwan mu onim sɛ ɛbɛboa nipa ɛka nipa ho papa yɛ sɛ obi hɔ no watem sɛ nante akura ntimi nante watwentwom wayɛ deɛ ho papaaw wa bɛbɔ mpa yɛ sɛ Nyankopɔn emra ena omefa abrewa bi ana owo fie bi mu a na de bi osori anopa oka owu be fami o papa say na abrewa isuru wu odi hu na ma bu ofi ho ena da kra kwa ba akoko bo ni prum ena oye se hwan a ena o se yemi wu na maba se me ba be fa de bi a wa frɛ me a afi ma mi na edi wu atemi nti abrewa na odi wu no ehunahuna enipa a ewu fi ho na papa papa mede manusi ewa hayo hum in politics na dey na at times e manya enema bi se obi awia yen obi awia se bi a me menya confidence se e bi a battle ye den a me kwa ko break it so na bi a me kwa na 8 na break no na fi me pe excuses se e bi a kwa me na ye na mantimi break it kwa me na ye na ntina mantimi ama power ana a friend and me bra so honest obi a no fast me nim ne age awadi se bi a o be 80 plus I don't know but obi a no fast na se si a so be end no ka se mi so na do no mawie a omo boaboa omo ho no makoyi me nim se bi a Ghana constitution mu no ya hyehyɛ se bi a udi 8 years a e se oboaboa wo niema no na wo ko ana se eye abato na Ghana fo kokko gina omo ho to aba omo Ghana no ye bi enye tie aburukyire a ye ka bi o ni ote Ghana na bi a oye ne so oye no de ko gina ho to aba se me pese bi a akua donko ene bedi ye so me pese bi a John Dramani Mahama na eba ana me pese bi a Kennedy Japan ana se obi oka ho na eba na minim se a hyehye mra se bi a odi ye tie se so osesa wo niema na wokɔ se wo keka se nsɛm na eto tirim ne ekoto aba pa wo bɛka se obi awia wo obi anyia wo because why upomu ne wade nyina wahyehyɛ sɛ yɛden a obi ikɔ to nipa na ankɔpɛ na fe ato a yampia ne niema ne ade ya yemra yese emfie na bi ekoto aba yekoto aba na ne Ghana fo dodo na beka se wei ene emfa mamu ne nhyɛ ne sa ye de aba yen share ma se yen hyehyɛ constitution se wei di 4 years a onkoma wei mra na waka so wei num koyi ama wei num abai de we don't say that so ka sa asem na se ukona se wo de kowo so na sa anwa na afi ato nsem keka so ho ana papa me bra patron se we MP fo ibekoyi kai ho nyina omo beba beton ama omo ho enya no kre omo ton ka ama omo ho no omo wo ho ena omo ton ka ama omo ho no so omo wo ho every 4 years bia na omo yes ade eba no patron me kire se 4 years ago ya 2020 year to aba ebia na na do ministers ni ada appointees ni ade omo koye no on for evidence me na se bia enipakuo we no no omo ton ka so enso e ma ye ho se platform we ya adwen ka se dia mpa cho amom ye no no kre any facts enye adwuma se bia be fa se oh ye de ya fire position tina se ya na se ya we na de ko so a na akoye nsem bebre wa wi aye wa ye say so hu na papa semba ko a me de to na na do anim na mapa ne chew se nke bia ngo bebo ame a ka asin of papa yi ka onya ni mu mayen na emfie be aka be 1 year pe so hu bible kra se yemfa bone nche wo mu a wo mu de yaka ma yemfa bone ntua omo se bia wode unua abusaka de tu mu a that doesn't mean say say wode papa we tumba gina papa we asem no so na bia fa ye mra bia betimi aboa abi na bia sa abi pese okodi MP ewo odododio anaze other places na bia we British citizen esa ye Ghana citizen a watimi afam akodi akokire all the control measures atoho said the oka say bia yesi museum ya ese di cleaning ni niema ne ade nyina aka ho ene say niema na nti a maintenance e bia ntimi nko say Africa ne Ghana per se no obi oye cleaning ye mu no we don't respect those people obi a say o na cleaning places wa oba ya dwuma ma obi a o cleaning on no car o de team e o de ba be cleaning na yi no omo che obi o mo je so much kra don't drive that car. By any crime, we don't respect those people. Oh, come on, this person. Come on, where you cleaning her. Na ye downgrade nipa. Eti wana enko cleaning. Neko didi na tem. Na kapapa nka me amre betimi aboa se be yi sa obi akọ jeli ni 2 years. Obi akọ didi atem sa bi se na nko akọ didi atem a. Wa man community service na tem di no. Na odi akọ cleaning ho no bi abe 4 hours bi. So na nka de bi the place looks shining. Because you been your mom be atem, you been your driver for driver rough. This any man in our boy no agency. Now the same microphone could clean this places, you know. And yesterday be a young chest canto. I didn't yesterday be a young chest canto. Who chest canto we as where this car? It is any scano. Ye mamrano, near momo boom lasono. And quiet said man, I young chest canto. Cocheska, who could chest canto as where this car? Etino, a debe near Bay more mine to be according him. You thinking outside the box. I am a scam. Name of this can be free outside at the Abba. Papa, me call Miss Kennedy. I'm saying call, now me call Maryland. Now, my current.
Na for no see why.
Me de man who see no. Now, my current new car. Now, car, not to say be beard and aso. Now, me call, maintain trade. I don't say baby, I cry also. Sana police need to be gina here, overhead, overpass. It be Susanna, maybe, Quasiaba. We be a difference net 29. Me call community service or library for 29 difference na make on. The same crop we na mo na abo ma no. Omo mu bumra. Se ja se we bumra ke to ebisu. Na nka mezuo mu ho enum MP pon anwumra. Na ka wa ma no rag. No dey pepa ne ma ho. So ho. The next time no obi ho no ma onko the same thing. The best example say oh papa we kwa yes ade we say no. We no ye ya e fere. Akwa we kwa ye fere say minipa we kra for Dimbra. Something some movie star we. Mel Gibson. Community service now or prapra kwa ho. So and the next time na be ya dia mo bi say we don't do the same thing. Ba na mama no cry adwuma na petrol de say gidie na wanya no. O ma ne mra fom na wanya kumayare because this year no break the 18 year dey be ba so. It is a baso a enkoka so obi awia wo. Me pese onya saa de na de to akom de bia na wo mo kwa. Kwa na me na ekọ. Who is going where? We ain't going
You,
nowhere.
Yati, why?
We ain't going nowhere. Mr. Kujo.
Yati, why? Thank you very much. One thing I will tell you, and they say, you don't even know your next breath, let alone talk about what would happen somewhere in 2024. So just be mindful. All right. Remember, politics, man can see me. It is not in your capabilities to determine say we in the BC and I say we in the BC. Yanko Abi so na Abi enso enkabi sam pempensi we. Abi ultimate Nketiah yanko bamaso.
Yeah, Papa Smiley, I drink Nketiah.
Good.
My greetings and regards to everybody, including your last speaker, Kwabna. Kwabna, if there is any community or more serious punishment to be meted out, is to this president. He committed contempt of court recently in prejudging a case or the case of Jechikwesi. We should have, if Ghana is working, this man should be impeached by now. 1. 2, the transfer of power from one group to another is between MPP and MPP. That was why they did not loot our assets. But Kombina, mark my words. Look, what we saw between NDC and MPP 2016, these your people, they will do worse thing. Mark my words. When Kufu and his people were going,
are you also prophesying? I mean, anyway, cause way.
Oh, Papa Smell, I'm not prophesying. This is a fact. We know them. That is what they are made of.
Okay, all right, carry on. All right.
Do you understand? That is what these characters are made of. Papa Smiley, I came in earlier because of the question you asked. You said whether we contribute to something. The question before the death.
Sir, in what ways do we play ourselves against each other?
Exactly. Papa Smiley, it is the mindset of people who claim to be leaders, or people who are supposed to be leaders, but they are not. They have no idea, especially Akufo-Addo. He has no inkling of what leadership is about. Papa Smiley, if you describe, or we have in our part of the world, you describe your opponent. Politics is about vying for ideas. You want us to go move the country to a certain way. I said, let's take this, let's take the right. You said, let's take the left. Well, how can you tell me I'm your enemy? So long as we describe our opponent for ideas as enemies, that is the harm we do to ourselves. If you have somebody who is leading, or who is supposed to lead all of us after contest, telling us that the battle is the Lord's. Papa Swali, who is he battling with? Let's say our family, our own household. I'm describing my brothers or telling them the battle is the Lord's. What battle? Is it battle between my family? Papa Smiley, so long as we keep putting these expressions around by people who are supposed to be leaders, if the person, you know the level of enlightenment, the level of education in our part of the world, once a leader is thinking like that, it flows through. You understand? I mean, it's incredible that you can describe somebody you are contesting for with ideas as enemy. MPP is the enemy. NDC is the enemy. Come on. Come on. No, Kwabra, look. I will not insult your body. No. I know you were joking, so I will not go there. You see, this sort of culture, you alluded to a lot of cultural issues. This part of the world we are in, they've managed to improve themselves and the culture as well. And that is what we expected. That is what we expected. These people who claim to be leaders to have done. One ingredient of leadership is to influence positively the culture, the prevailing culture, so that it will enable you achieve your, I don't want to use the word vision because these people parading, they don't have anything like vision. Maybe goals. Do you understand? Because they don't know what vision is. None of them has shown any visionary trait. No, they are not. Do you understand? You have to influence the culture. That is why when any new coach is brought in, some of the coaches will look at the diet, they look at the people, the players don't need to even go out, go clubbing and so on. They just influence the culture to enable them achieve their goals. So we expect this type of leaders too, to implement policies which will influence our culture, bring about some sort of change of our culture. The culture will involve the thinking, the way we do things and so on, so that we can all move to achieve the goal or target the leader is setting. But we have people parading as leaders who don't know what the whole thing is about. I just say the maintenance culture is not the people. It is not the people. The people who are leading themselves, they don't even know what culture. I told you, I think yesterday or 3 days ago, when I went to Ghana, in front of Jubilee House, the traffic thing there is damaged, is spoiled. Do you understand? And the people claim they are leaders in front of the whole thing, the seat of government. So if the area of government is messed up, Arts Council or Nkrumah Muslim, look, if this thing they claim to have done has got any vision or something around it, the whole area up to some radius, when you walk around, you see. And we even expect them to, when they did, because this particular thing will be added to Ghana Tourism Board or something. So this should even prompt the government or the so-called leader to revamp our tourism sector. If they are sensible, they know what they are talking about. Do you understand? But he did this thing just to continue his galley thing, his swagger, just to show me nothing these people are doing. It's important to me. We say something in Ghana, ho ochi. Papa Swallow, ho ochi means they make noise just for a while. This thing they claim to have done is the noise, just the noise around it will die down in about a couple of weeks or a month or something. After that, it will not be sustainable. Do you understand? It will not be sustainable. And people want me to be jumping around, no. Some of us, we don't do that. Do you understand? Kwabra, read this book by Andy Grove. He used to be the CEO for Intel. He said that only the paranoid will succeed. Do you understand? Only the paranoid. These are people who led companies. At the time he was leading Intel, that chip industry, it was very, very competitive. You don't sleep. Because when you sleep, you're overtaken. We don't have this mentality. We don't have this thinking in our part of the world. So somebody dig one small hole, hey, we should hail the person. Some of us don't do that. Papa Smiley, when it comes to death, Kwabena said a lot of good things. I used to say, we Africans, we fear death. We fear death so much. You think this ship or something which was going to see the Titanic, and you think somebody like Dangote will join that thing? No, no matter how, African will not do that. We fear death, but we don't do things which will prolong our lives. We don't do research even in our things, the way we live. No. That is why people who claim to be whatever, pastors or whatever, just are abusing us anyhow. Because we don't want to die. Even the so-called sufferer, Duncan Williams says he will be 100 years. And when he's 100 years, he will decide. As I look at this man. Look at this man. When COVID came, you were wearing like 3 or 4 what do they call it? Nose mask. Now that COVID is gone, you just want to blow your nose anyhow. We talk. We don't do things to improve our way of life. It is very pathetic. Very, very pathetic. I don't know, Kwabena. Some of us, we don't follow politics anyhow because we know the politics is supposed to serve or supposed to be for a purpose. But the type of politics we are practicing in our world, instead of it being a means to an end, the politics is just the end. Do you understand? It's just the end. You get the point that Akufo, it is not Akufo who should forgive this man or stop this thing. It is not. If we want the country to work, this should be a test case for maybe reforms or review of the system. So that under normal circumstances, we will not expect this thing to happen or to be recurring again. The whole sector will be revamped. But we live in a country where people do things just to satisfy themselves. Whatever they do, they don't care the long-term implications, the long-term ramifications. We were here when about 20-something billion cedis was bent, was just spoiled. I don't know, it's in their pockets. Which told us they have revamped or they have transformed the banking sector. That is where we are. This banking sector in Ghana, is it transformed? After the banking sector, so-called banking sector reform or transformation, it was one of the requirements or one of the things they put in to go and beg IMF.
You have a NFSC, why?
These people. Okay, Papa Smart, before I end, yesterday Isaac raised an issue. I didn't want to address that thing because what we were discussing was different. Isaac, what they say over what? That roundabout things or things people are doing. Me, I don't see these things because they look nice and so on. I look at it from the point of view of value for money. I don't appreciate the fact that, hey, it is overhead or something, no. But I say get it right. I'm not somebody who just passed through Accra. The area that roundabout is Abosokai. That is where I grew up. Maybe you pass there on one occasion to wherever you are going. That is where I grew up. Zongo Junction. Look, there are 2 or 3 major roads there. What you are referring to was a graphic road. There is another road where the Hausa, the Muslim big church, mosque is. God knows that place. That road was even busier going to Galloway. Look, if these 2 roads, if these 2 roads are expanded and well maintained, we don't need an overhead. Where my house is in Accra, there's a major road which can take traffic from that road to Dansoma or wherever you want to go. Do you understand? So Hello?
Abe,
sorry, I've got a post. Yeah. Hello?
Yes, yeah, Tonka, also.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, hold on. Yeah. I've got some papers. Cheers, thank you, man. Yeah. Hello, can I come on? Yeah, see? Yeah,
okay, all right.
Let me finish. Yeah, so Isaac, what I was talking about is we have to take into consideration value for money issues. We don't have money, and we don't need to be wasting money on prestigious projects. Do you understand? I can tell you the trend. I can tell you the trend of traffic in that area. Based on, you can say that population has increased and so on. The traffic in that area doesn't deserve. The last 1 or 2 times I went to Ghana, I went to that area. Even that overpass they are doing, it's not even big to take any traffic. But these people are doing it to honor Obeche Bilamte. They are doing that traffic because that area used to be Obeche Bilamte runabout. So they are just doing it just to honor Obeche Bilamte. As well, am I on?
You are on. NTFSC.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you understand? So there is no value in that thing. If they fix the side roads, because look, that road goes to First Light. First Light, when they do the other side of the road, it can take part of the traffic so that it can even lessen the traffic on the First Light road going to, let's say, Winneba and all those areas. So I don't care whatever they do just to honor somebody. If they maintain that road well, it will cost less, maintenance will be less, rather than doing unnecessary projects. But they are doing it because NDC came to do circle. And the distance between that road and circle, I don't see any sense in it. But I get it. I mean, that is my area. That is where I've lived all my life. Mr. Chumnu, that was where he was living before he left to UK. So if we do the side roads or the roads properly, we don't need to do some of these overheads or all those stupid underpasses and so on. So I don't want people to look. Nkrumah took a very big land, a very big land around the Kolebu area. If you go there right now and you see the way they've messed all those things up, you ask yourself, do we have any sense in us at all?
All right, Abi, that's it. So we'll see a question. Say, do we have any sense in us at all? You, that's it. All right, from this way.
You see, land, the way they've destroyed that land.
That's it.
But for whatever purpose they use that land, do not please me.
Okay, that's it. Abi, thank you.
Because our population will increase, and I expect them to even use that particular area for research organizations or research things, and so as the population expands.
Okay.
But they've taken it, they made churches, they made stupid things there.
Yo, Abi, that's it. Thank you. na sam pempenso ya wofa body eba no samre ya wofa body eba no na wofa body ene wofa kwame enkasa me bo a asemu okay wofa body ekasa wi a kwabna ma wofa kwame mransa ansa na list na aka na to aso why dabi ofa body kasa wi a tese de wo na nemum ofa kwame eba after ofa twum why enti ofa body ene yenko na kwabna na ehwe wo amu akasa why bama so
Yo, wate.
good Tino kwabna over to you.
Oh, I just do what 3 minutes why in the end in term.
Yo, man, it the way free baby, all they start. Would you hear na? Na now say, the question as some ne the air back on it. Some no munyak. Oh, sometimes mo na mama abrofo no ne nipa ni bi a mo adwuma bi na esre ye no. The question as some ye kan. Eno na ye mu bi tebia advocate say tete amamre no asem die no na e peka sene ne ko si broni dia okukura so aye na ye bibia broni de baba say you say you ni afa ye mfa papa no kura ye mfa papa ni afa de enyen sa asem we ya mo aka common sense nyansa mu kura kire say mo say election nipa no begina no is by processing into term of file no processing ye nyanto no so aba the same common sense no so kire say denazation no so ye processing term no so ko process here cancellation no a day no the process here it started from sas dana common sense but because of the time any normal bebre nyansa ye ninti no ni akofa nsem na di akofa ba bi obi o te parliament ono kwa wanka adsem no wanka sa wodobo identity obi ne kohu ye ene ye de kwache ene no mo kan na mo di akokompe wi oh by the way eno nyina no ye try ye system no na ye try so na say public opinion public court no so ho ene be me hu say court na ye wo no ye court papa and as nye court papa because within sa short time we normal bebre na no chairman sabo so se sen kra na se mo ka no kra say do ma hena se mo be kan no say you say you chairman sabo so ase na be confirm ye hu say enye judges na a control judicial enye judges no na ye president na say akufo ado na e control o say papa na sem na be kan no be me ne your friend is say the promotion kra no akachi e be dia ma no that means say who be kan sem tia na na do party na on promoto mo so ma me atia say chief justice ne promoto judges e promoto nipa oh eti ensem no mo kika ni say ya e ma ye na ye tie kire no na nke ye support sa democracy we ni anu ye ho even though fa kwa me asem na o kan no ye nim say but to achieve no hard oh enye phrase enye easy say betimi achieve sa ne nsem no nka eno no wo hwa ne nyansa wo ko sa democracy we die saying ye benya nipa bi ono so ye nipa bonni kura se na na ado a na ne obeku ye nyina democracy na abofo no mo de ebu omo man no se ne omo te na omo de bu omo man but ye no ye man ne se ne te no se ne ya adwen na de etimte no se ye ka se ye ko democracy we mu ato aso a ebeduru ba bi no ebenya na na ado part 2 oman ni nyina obehye baton ye nyina akogu ba bi ye te ho ye nim ye enti no se ye ba na ye ka asem na ye ka no ba bi eda comparison ho but the emfa no ense no so ye mfa enkoto so na ya ka bo na musi owu nso ayede eja kwa bra musi owu ayede
Who no papa say when say mfaso man ana say bone man say who no say ade a mfaso ana say ade a enye yes ade say enye mfaso de ana say nti no
owu two things na wom enye mfaso ba bi ebetime mfaso but majority part no enye mfaso
Bible no no
majority
Oba Peter and Chese uwu ya mfasoma o Kristo ni bia. Ana omo yi wona film.
So say nye Christopher nso nkwa na TV ase. Christopher they fine. But nye Christopher nkwa na TV ase. Platform here also ye na sika mo so ye won kramofo ho a omo so enye Christopher. Enti no Christopher they ebe ka kire say uwu ya mfaso de. Oh, but the same Christopher no cry yeka say uwu ya mfaso de ne. Ye kwani ye bompa ya, ye si ye bompa ye say nyame ma uwu empare. Ezekiel na ye all kana say me say Christo ni but no bompa ye say nyame ma ni wo no mpare. Enti owo de eye asotwe emaye say nyame bo nipa no say ne Christopher ya kan Bible na say na nka owo kra ni ho but nipa ye bone no na ma no betwe yaso say wo kui nyame bufu no okun krofo wade na nyame bufu a wo ma mo nkwa ha enti no owo no kwan ba bi so no obi a wanyina de ade bi ho tete wo bompa ye sekra eno betimi aka say fine but abrante to say bi a ote ho kwa brown wo no we mo enjoy na putupru dasi wo wu na o ka say empaso a kwan ba bi so no unless say bi a betimi a chire mu aka so spiritual am so ni spiritual am wo physical then am no ka say oh enti no me nua de obeka no sa de o ni nyina so asofo no ne normal no a o ma interpret Bible no bebre edi gina one place the favor mo no maka se ne mo kan but me hu ni say owo no enye mfaso generally se ne ye kan sa mom na madwe kire me nka say Bible de no enim sa but hu ni say generally no enye mfaso sa ya asotwe ye how eduru ba bi a ebetimi anya ne say ye mfaso fine ene ye ho because obu ho a o pira cross ye ne nka me kura nka pepe oh eno but say generally no eye mfaso no de me side no me hu say enya mfaso na me ka kakra bi mfa kwa nkroma ayi no me nyina ye ba ha ne ye kan nkroma me ma di kan ka say kromfo bi aye smart kromfo criminal bi aye smart eno na akufo ado de ye ganafo no we criminal no we smart no ma bebre oh say wase kwa nkroma legacies ni nyina ma ohun say Ghana for no majority ne penkroma sem momo kensi na ne obi a wo se wo siesie na yi with bi asenka na dwemu fine na even though amount for crack as a World Bank ne this kind by no mo kire se fire we World Bank sika so de yi nti obetimi but enu nyina chi no we smart because was nkroma legacy ne Founders Day we ye free home Republic Day we ye free ho sa no mani nyina nti at least onye beribi na yem fanka ne say e bai anya hwe na manfo bo na ba so mu yira feed ye oye no but we need a fantasy we na enkoba bia minnim say e de sikabe brain outside say the sikabe brain because broni obaga na sa no ma wo ne bebre e wo ne kru ye kru mu kra ha na ye wo no so mu me hu ba bia brofo no ko visit pa ne old places no e no mo visit it yes obey ye ho ye
Aja body. Oh,
no ha
na ana de bia se bia ye bobra ye pese de abra bono achacha abrofo se abrofo na se o disca brain. Se aye kwa me nkroma mezonium ye si hoyi. Na bia father schools do secondary schools e wo Ghana nyina atwa afana nyina yi. Na ye ne se de tete ne ye co excursion no. Na bia ya fast school for na bia se de na bia prempe college for ko ha say no mo ba na bia se bia obi e ko inside 5 cities na ye se calculate schools ni nyina na say school do say na if say target you so mbeba me aya de a ana na de bia pese de abra bo twese abrofo ni wa ye ntimi mobra eja bo de bo amra
antema sem ni ye metira se Ghana ho ne bitimi ageneti sika kakra se de okay yen kasa ade no mo ye ne ye bad o enye bad no ye bitimi ageneti sika kama ye metira se ye $40 no a nke benya no ye man mu a omo no pe ba bi a e te se old places who's omo ba kokum park ne saka yi inu wish one ne ba bi a e old yi no e no ko e very good at least kwa me nkroma ye nyina ye kana sem eye obia ni ho beka senye but sene ya mo strategies na ya mo fa ne say ade no a oye no mo pede no kunkum o se kire say but anka obi so ọma bebre ho a betimi aye ba we no so eya abofo sika no de ba asem mfa nye eye good ayi a wa ya please no sika kakra enka se enye kura menka se kura part se ne enura na wo hipo no adu prima adu we na mete se kronfo bia ye smart etinanado no wono e kronfo wo ye criminal.
Praise na me praise na ho nkwa na how ba project na ye ba praise na wo mpe.
Oh, say enye say na ma kire say o kronfo bia ye smart na sa de we adenti na enye eye anya hwe kura na si ho kura na te say ebi a mefiri makura se ba me so mehu bebi me kɔ hɔ mehu kwa me kroma kaa na ne yɛ ka no ne mpaboa mo
ye na fa wa no si na
ne de ma si ina
na okra na ho na ebo ne mu kunkun ho yi wo ankasa na abi o fa na abi o fa na o disable me
ye want to ntimi wie na chance wo mu dia maba
chance de obenya bi na dia ba na oka chimensa bunso a na nye president na ma judges no ma a judicial council it is okay council na the what's a judicial council honma they do what one so na me kire mo appointment no enye president a judicial council for
masem no eya who the masem no trace me kire say judicial justice na promote chief justice na yes na ma ba chimensa bunso say asem na adomahena kan wo nya appointment na che so pa kire say Ekufuado na appointment
aya enye ne sa wan kan so say betimi ama na appointment ana say ni promotion aya yo enye me antwe we ho daawre na omo mo akire ho no so omo so ma kire o ma dwen yansa ni ba akoko trim enzi no ofa kwa me ho
ofa kwa me o she ho
ofa kwa me ba na ofa twum eboabo ne ho enzi ofa kwa me say o
ma ofa twum mransa why na ofa twum ono o friends Esuja oni kun okay no kreni internet hodi itu oba
okay ofa chumo
pacho mi wa
ofa ne ba maso
aya adin kasi
jova
kwa nkroma mislium no akufuado ai siesie no adepa makroma ye fe Kwame Nkrumah for din ewuria member bia na no near African man of the millennium the whole world United Nations Kwame Nkrumah ewudin and Martin Luther King Malcolm X Mandela you need the constant ritual in sa dear yes why no dear me who know any boss there's a specific motive. As the one I see here, Albert, I can't say for from phobia, yes, man. Then some must be fear ya, a deep bugler proof of shame to also want to be ahead. One of a kind of just like the bugler proof that still quite fun. Now, or better time, DVD not calling a screen, a television in quite time. Say, Munina Munim said, Fisherman or call in so Queen Amor. Why you be a friend of drama? Yanni a different and Sunday that to shoot. I think Babe Tawnabia, a Sunsuna, not a son, not Chino. Say, what months are there? Cobra Dawa. Bait, wait, bait. For me. So one who said a good fire, I am not doing obesity national cathedral. Yeah, what for one would walk in a Nisika that was sitting cathedral in this. I'm a new part of my requirement with Pia Dadiano. And a good father on cash will trip a call or Yana, I discuss foundation in your two position. Now, say a good fair walk on a song. And will be quite a good father. I am also be aware from 4 yes, smart. And what fat will be walk a dog about you coming chroma be no mission 1 year. And your batters tourism, Black Americans be 2019 P. And T. Were year way one by you'll be about $10 challenge. That's a kaka was something. Ghana for enya o cathedral no to say wo ma ye ebuko no eba fom wa ye kwa nkuba de first na enche bia America fo e be ba no say oh and the tourism ko ye dia and ye wie kwa be cathedral no me esi na the tourism ka be baso na wotimi achieve objective multiple pa no ya wo ye comfort kwa esi cathedral no wo dikai e de kwa Nkrumah mausoleum no ye bait aye draw wo di ko fish say fish no metu aka say ye papie di kwa Nkrumah mausoleum no ho efe o si say fe di aye fa cathedral so ye fa to aso ye fa bi fu ko ka ho na say ebufuo na dan additional pinya against the cathedral wo afi ebufuo no ekofo stage na pikra di padu do bom accept let the cathedral no ekwa bi ama ye di sta ko shemi esi na wa achieve the objective me say I could find the information no angel ho no mafa yes the one from there eh then so no wo hope say no be something ebufu be nyina na be kopom because the tourism beba the sky dollars crack beba then so yemfa kati so yi yem preaching can see the dollars be kwa me kuma me selo be no na dollars ni pi that yen kobo bu shi bi this how I say it Mr. Morgan Nketiah, a beer, a dom, the donor, me, my strategy, a kufu out of follow, be not the value at and she, the money, she having any normal. So, and it's all why.
Asamba kwa was na papa busa say na uwu a emfaso ana say a punishment ma nipa da sani was so.
Ewu dey na emfaso. Me say me ti obi show wu. Na se hwe ba
nya betre.
Me hwe na be bara and one day me be ba obi a timetable different. Say Bible ye nyina ye just Christopher ye tutu say nyame bo Garden of Eden or bo that papa na no e woni boy ne hapan na nam wa or bo abayo fe the tutu ya ho no futu ya be kan ho ena wo mo pray ko ya de bi a ya mo mo tu wo ye no so wo ya ba ye nti wo bewu na say emfaso dia nyankopon ne ba de wo kas adie mama kwan na mokoye nti fi na ko mu benyi na wo bewu na o if wo benyi isi na wo so ko wo akola wo be break na ono wo asofo archbishop for bia be three mu yankopon si was it love your neighbor forgive will be on the channel 7 times na adam na yi ka kom ko ye fa nche wo mu na ama iwu aba ya se aba bi ato na me papa fa me so me die be ba enti mo kan se fa so a me die this start mu bi na ye part of the world Ghana na Africa no just akwa ya ma so a wo ewu so obi wu se si apa na just antamo ha mi fi ha dane adia sakatria ba si tra papa no e bia saman na e ba na yesu woko pass the world bia woko bra wo se ni be ye ni UK abrotre na sa na tie so obu pa me kai President Dan ewu 30 years ago wo mo bia flowers in pa de koku be a pink blue yellow that's a million that flower nego na ekra wo na abrotre wo die wotimi wo say abrotre in this country na me this America so that wo na ye de carpet na ato resume car no a glass kwa a come seat to me ko be mienu miensta edi anim na abofu ya che suit black Roma say bi na edi efe e man ye fe ya no the abrote dia me Ghana had the ye wa ala we don't and I are when I there ya infaso
Officer Minka wano a say obo say your funeral homes ebi kura wo residential area bi a uni next door kwa na funeral ba be funu di na e de akọ. Don't say how dey Omo de apeteci be fi domini de ba kondibu bet na mfoma ide de sa nsane de be fa fu
we are petty boy. We petty. Wait, and I did that one. And first of all, I didn't have it. Yeah, go to dear. And at the end, Dano or Tum or Mammy Wee, my nephew Wee. Near see one more Messia. You're from so beyond free state in Kwasi and Koda by 6 o'clock. Now, yeah, a bravo, the BDI, you need to know my rap, you could.
Said na ofa kwa America no ofa imagine internet na finance enti mama hwe lessons ko si yetu
na le o mama
o se na so ya di ndi no se why ready there ko
edi na wo ka kire me no me se wo fatwum wo Ghana enti me ma wo fatwum mra
Over chumo de wan wasi na menka me hwe ofa kwa me.
Hello.
Over what you menka ofa kwa me na online etiko ejise ka odi wan usi no ma ko ofa kwa me so no obetumi arane
I say me dear to be a worker service ewo so a ewo yan Africa and the nipa wo wu awie kura no ye ba bi e friend asie ye Ghana no yen so abrotre asie samata abas lab bentis wo family members grand ya ko top bouquet so dey da ko to and that so prefer bank put be kura ho inyebu prefer ni e die yenya oto kunita fo asie ye bia masa ko biem na kusie ni awo kura na say kura bi kura ti bi koto nyina na ya kontem oni asi dan asi so me dey the way what yasi aboy bu so kura so bra obebre kura wo wu awie no so de be ye wo ehunhun ko nyina mi de me nyi tum say yeah part of the world has any there so bi ehun ewo mu yasi bibi di samai would to track out say, hey, my summer was summer and now
obi desire be say who are the summer be disturb nkwara we area oh nada say the need oh nada
now a pastor see obviously you predict we I'm gonna say back cry you say for me fear and before you be piano you fighting no what you what is will be pastor be African reverend cast way and the no they don't do that rather over here development me no can say I would you pay your T space 6 months international space station you perform a year before the idea yeah but the way and the way your summer way win election you be there but I mean go there you say Ghana and Africa so
that's it. Never sound about how you know. Yeah, near who sees who Tina so for any do who over Kwame. Over Kwame or
over Kwame or
of a chum to of a Kwame, of a chum of a Kwame and a Bamaso.
Drink I say.
Anna Ahomete. So see you near Bamana. A basana as a numaya a yintino. I know who I'm going to better me busa said they all call Honans Yanka Okoda a no Honanka.
Oh, Bompire said, the bear if you. You knew Bonnie I am.
Skip for papa because baby I want to attitude but one you got now your match one could be my ball.
There be yeah means you have a crock 100 in a crock. Young generation no and that yaching you yasi. Say I dear friend you no your funny say ya dear you be fighting no research your cost no longevity or per se research said the beya your organs are a be higher near be winter no. You bet me a renew no. Ain't there's hope. Even cry, but say free more. Within few years to come, no, a wo a bear a dear, just a crumb, a beko history bookum. So now, one or open and crophobia or what, ya dear dog call one more dear, almost 1 month almost through. So, but any what project will we ask in a day? If we know, and ya dear, yes, a man I want to. So, me near me farms in ya, oh, one canny baby. Said the bear, Ghana for be tasty, a biane papa. More who say, or bank for board at the end, or ya the papa my riasi. But, and I'm say, a drinking yegmenti, and I almost sorry indomie. And you are a China phone rye, they say in Riani, and almost guso no moody. A betcher say no, there's a better way. Na me adia me tiwaya me soon say Kojosafo apostle chese Ghana buying entumi nyusu no na ne fertilizer ni pesticides nyina one man yenye ne mass production na yentumi export to ebinko baby na tie abidi bibi beto friend is a platform no so ena ya listed 10 countries womo adie nche kura nyame apata anytime bia ombetumi anya crisis because of bankruptcy na ye ni nkroten no Ghana da number 7 na tie asemo a omo kafa Ghana ho kwamra munyi maso won say yesterday bra mintumi hu se Akufo-Addo se hwanyi se Kufuor se Atamoso. No more just say Ghana was one of the fastest growing economy.
At Atame's time, GDP of 14%. That was at Atame's time.
Okay, now for Kobani saying, say, observation of woman who say we are on the brink of bankruptcy because 3 billion, and as you say, yeah, the NICC for more, yeah, petrol. Yes, my delegation ko China say omonfa ye kanche. So, enti money ye na ke ye fastest growing economy. Afi ko ba ni sense afi de ya ye beggars. Ena la sulala. Ema ye di levies, yi levy, G levy, W levies. Abegu Ghana for so. Ghana for so adia say o ka ba kono say we import everything and we don't export anything. Ghana no. Enti ama crime rate a cost corruption a cost
Assemna ibusa ne dia na on pese obefa asem no. Yes
me
no
ba
uwu na yempaso ana.
tuba se mami kadi hia
pasam na ono tukwan mu ne hwe kwan befa so a. Yes ebetimi atu owu anu kwan a yes owu anu kwan. Eha me.
Me Ghana asem me one mami space a mami kama asem nwi. Why?
Yo continue.
Na wo musi ohia poverty. Eninti edi nkontompo etwitwa anan crime and a corruption and as they say adro Ghana for and afi yensase no aka kama ebetumi ase we nanka ya produce organic food near to me export to be no and also ye the friends mercury arsenic poisons China for agrochemicals and omudi aba and nnuane a ye produce ni nsuo ni ye nyina poison and Ghana your average lifespan is running around 35 years. Now we muti one more na mo say achichiro my mo de bom that generation eba no we hina wo mo ba be chichiri wo mo be hwe man no amachichiri. Oh enya dan a wo besie ni ekwan a wo be ye na eche so achichiro man no. When the people have food to eat, so aduane papa a body health na womunya even Ekwan no kra no wo munya kwan a yenkofa sesese a yeyi petro nsem wo free hoyi na yebekọ energy a need so na isa ye renewable because Ghana no yankopon baby ode Africa koto ye no awia boye for 6 hours 12 hours per day guarantee 12 hours per day Morocco they are tapping solar energy in megawatts 2-figure megawatts and yet
now you are the one no see no
me manu see never Jamami come at them. Eti samusimu mo pesa mo chichire Ghana. E wo se mo manyansa fo kwan. Na echire ade a ye ma omai ko ni mu. Na munyan amemu a mo se mo de mo pene se ye ni aye betwe ho ako. Metin se abi ka se MPP for say for your enemies. But it's not like that. Rivals. But the Amana Kobasani say is the system. And the Emma will be out winning in the case, obey your rival. Empty until say, you be who yansa. Near who say, Kwame Nkuma walk on.
Rival
Kwame Nkuma
Jawe Obetimi aka say opponent by any rival. They are just opponent.
Okay. Kwame Nkrumah message bi nso a eyi nso bɔ ɛho repeat a champion say Kwame the word we use is let's go one party state but no ofri CPP interpretation is say yɛma CPP ɛmɛyɛ one party ɛna a champion so say union government ne say yɛbɛma sojafoɔ because ɔno oyi so yɛni any friends armed wings of the country no ebe wura amanyu mu said ebeya ebema kuku ya na ekoso that time no esto abrasi but say if you go back into history in pre-colonial administration of Africa the party be any ho the party be any ho na kwesi broni na ode ne nsabe dada ye ma ye twe ye ho free ya man yomu na boni a ma Ghana fo ye koto broni amremu ne se ye se ye frɛ nkrofo bi akrachefo a kyes wo moti broni kasa nti wo mu nim se broni bibia ye enti ye mfa party system emra na wo man ba ko a ye hwehwe kwan ye beke ho abomu no ye nchichie mu na se unya 51% ye di akonya na ma na 49% na aka no o ma be ye otamfo. What is this? Edi nyanseni a kyese na nanom no so o motrase na se o mote o mo abama no so a ohene ne hima o mote ho no mu a na wo kyea me hyentem na ni nifa so yi o mo de busua no ebi gu bonkum ne bi gu nifa ta wo mo dwendwen ekwan ye befa oman so ye ni institutional opposition ye ni ayi bia eno ane se ye hwehwe policies yes ye de bekyekere oman sa simple system nti muntumi ya upgrade no eme emfa nkyekere Ghana emfa nkyekere Africa na mo sorry a MPP NDC monto aso
ofa ebeda wase I'm say who asem de wan ka ba me no ya adwen because bempenso no ahwe na bobu a face ogina bonten
me
okoeba
kesi me si owuo ebeko history books wanti amame nkancho owuo ebeko history books
say ye mfa so say ye ba okay bi a wo time we dey nka ko history books mo so ga be boy
na edienti na Christosum agi egina wo Ghana no ene say obi everlasting life enti na enkrofo akocho omudin ewo Christosum mu na wu na so besa ba eno de nyankopo business but me de answer na abewu no si eyi owu free ho a you can live for many years as you want.
Okay, you be say nyankopon no ye fi wa mam de be da wase
obi aka se wi ana
kwasi o
yeah
Kwasi ba maso.
I think I say.
Ntino. Asɛm a atɛsɛ wɔ hɔ na sisi ano sɛ owu mfaso anaasɛ ɛyɛ punishment ma onipa da sɛne wokan no atumi de wasɛm fia bi tare toɔ na sɛ mefi a mekɔ Brazil hɔ Brazil boaboa ho na mefi kwasi wɔ a na mebaa hɔ
Yo, on say asama wo kan owu no. Say nipa de den a ubewu so te ase. Enti ene de wo po mpi wo twa mu ne betene ye pekra na. Ewu ni de wo ye den a ubewu. I think say Nyankopon on ni ma di kronti a o de sa de ne beka o kan say bi na me de pa say owu nka ho asanka anka which me say kan kwa wo ye mo na wo gina ho. Enti no ewu ne obi wɔ hɔnom a ne ɛsɛ owu me to me obi wɔ hɔ a kyerɛ me yɔnko bi kaa fa ne nan so ne nan nyinaa yameɛ ɔntumi kyɛ sɛ ɛsɛ affecte n'aso n'akyi ɔntumi ɔgya ne nan koraa a ɔntumi ɔnwunu ti ɔho nti ɔno ara na ɔyɛ ya mede ɔde wuyɛ nti ewu bi wɔ hɔ a na sometimes but nkwasi ewu so ya na ya kakra so obi wo nim say we bi ya me wu bet na akwakwa ewu ya there in fact me hu bi da ma hu bi da ba ma hu ma hu say ewu bi mi wu so le ni pa wu ogu bet e bia na me mre nso ye ne ma bi wo no ma enya no ne be kun yenti no eba wo ne kwan so so mo say o show for two mu no for kwa mu age ni ye fe so mo na nye yade bibiri yade bia ndoko yade ndoko go me kwa no ofa ewu nyini bibiri ye bia me kan no wife no so me say me de me do baby na me feel say my ye bi my ye bi a na ya how na ntimi na ntimi nya hwe me sie machi na me say me my okay baby a medi o maduru no betuma to abrabo ne so a na me kwa I think say it's okay but na wo bi wo so asa ne ye ka no e wo atofu nkwanhia wu ni sane ma ye nipa we don't know betumi ato nti it's not guarantee ho na ja atoto achi yie na bibia tinya ko na ewu no so no ye ho no am say ho do mu so wu kra o Ghana no so because obi wu a said you see spend the time any you know I don't know meaning say Ghana your culture it's okay but say me wu pa obi me wu ni e de me gina ho say da me na just obi ka banku no wu a na ɔte hɔ na saa ne man nyinaa ya bia say
Mami Musa sɛ bi a obi tumi kura wu na bi a 3 years ne yɛ sɛ ɔhyɛ fridge mu awɔ ne adeɛ na ɔda so hyɛ hɔ no ɛno nso no pese no so yɛ ade papa bi a ɛboa amammerɛ ne nneɛma no
ɔfa medical ka me tuwe ma hyehyɛ m'akyi sɛ menim na mebu na wonim wo a wonim de bɛhyɛ fridge ma sama bi wɔ hɔ a mɛtata for what it doesn't make sense yes mawu sɛ yɛmpampa sɛ mawu na nyɛ kɔ ma mawu ampa na mekɔ a I think akyɛ no 3 days 4 days I said to be probably me say na me call so ye di Ghana ye di funu so ye de no ye di funu so too much to ye spend it so no I'm say you know just a simple obia esuni kra mo say just ye prepare ni ase kakra na say utimi say nipa ne wura ho na ni ayekoko utimi say osu na Ghana de ja udi afeni be bonu samra ne oru ni be ja hwani o na de nipa afeni be bonu samra ne eso me so obi tumi su na ni so ba kokora ni ani ase ana de be ja hwani o dupobia tutu ye be de die no de se yenya ye no na nipa yare kra wo Ghana no ayiye no mo a se wo asu ayare so I don't know yeah no me Ghana wu no am say say kwa de nya kwa say me kro me se nambo a chan make sense no I grant say wu no say obi timi twese kan no o ya go obi say me ba wa kuna to atwene because of relationship bi wa kuno so I say wo wu no I say
in so high na nipa obi so wu a kwan fa to see ye no ye waste ye sembre oh obi ko obi yare yade o yare no kabusua ni na ka ne ho aboma hwe na ka ne ho beto no we nipa na wu awie no na afa ne ye be send wani say kra WhatsApp aba na afa ne ye be frɛ voice note atumati wuye na ye ga ye mire na ye twa hia fie na efie no sa atakwa me dan ne mo so a eno no ye be plaster na ya boss no ye tu meanwhile nipa ne tiase no ebi anka bibi kakra bi ebi kwa $100 bet ma say nipa ne life so ne ya waste time afa ne be ka ta say asa wu na ye fe on obi wu a ye so the bra so keke so na ye wi a ensa ta say ensa bod na anka ha obi wu andu kakra bi me yonko bi wu last year so onya lan cancer no wu ye me ye come ne me ye ko obi akre bi ya bo ensa ya nche kra na obi ebe Ghana de ne mo premier of papa small ne yire ajandian ye be kasasa over na 2 cd mo yan pre na 2 cd na ya nche say we waste time too much was ani ma we so see one de maka ni wa mo nche ma ya pa say we who Ghana crowd make me so from you can do it because yes say me my class na no me ho e ho fu say some Hamilton one of the you Hamilton me say say
ɛno ne yɛfrɛ no nsamanpo mu no sɛ yɛwɔ cemetery ne yɛwɔ nsamanpo mu nti yɛn deɛ no akɔyɛ nsamanpo mu
ehu biara ni wɔ anadumi twam ame ba Ghana deɛ wohwɛ makura ase sɛ deɛ ɛkɔ asi afu yi paa bi sɛ nkɔfa sɛ nti agya na no sɛ sɛ no asie no obi wu a moyɛ dɛn ɔmo sɛ ɔmo twitwa kwanya tum na mo sɛ na me ka kyerɛ sɛ nti na mo sɛ me kurom kura me wode ahaya no mo fa me hyɛ ɛdeɛ ami wobɛtumi ayɛ nhyehyɛeɛ na yɛde wahyɛ ha kama ti wɔ ho na sɛdeɛ na ɔfa tum kɛn bi kasa yi nkusie pa na nkurase fo nkusie no so nya bi di krom nkusie wo ha de na ma tumi fu bi na ohun kura no asɔre agina sɛ no ɔhwɛ no ɔtwe ne kɛtere ma sɛ yi ntumi nya bi because oni sɛ ha de emre bi kura bɔ no ho ban sɛ kusie no kuna rat no kuna wa so tumi yɛ
kusie ni nim the right
ohun na no asɔre agina sɛ na ɔhuru ntumi nya bi ma hwɛ ne kɛtere ma na de ɔmo yɛ kura na sɛ hɔ de ɔfa no one way onya on the second no one way to wu because what bomb for tokro efumu tokro sa no audition so enti ye de no I'm saying ye no Ghana no I don't know I'm saying reprogram you can say reprogram ya ye kan wase ni say yetimi ebo hu devo because every say economy obi agugu conference na be fact na afeni ebe yi me nka se me ntu ya mamre ntu am ye betuma gu yensa ye betina ye na wo hwe obi ayi tam ye pa wo ti se tata opu na yie je se otu je se obi wa na yie tade o yi ya na tefre je se where over me I don't know yeah no I mean there be I don't know I say it me Jimmy Dos no do obi agu na ye obi agu you suni pano ye ya no betra se didi so no didi na say dey kan enya nsa wo krombo dia petese ni soroku ni etwi soroku na yo hwe na se ni dabi obi wu amaka ta kwase ani mani nyina se sama bi wo ho pa na mi wu na sa mi hu se obi akwa ho mpama se mawu awi afi na be gina ma yi afi kwasi na ka wa wo ka wo na ko so sawu na what room ti fa ye de no nye na me de kakra so no just say me my confused yes Ghana ye ba ha adwen kase e che adwen say Ghana koso Ghana yes abuche de niam di da ye na janke bank e kase say make kase 30 minutes ya think me ba ha ka 5 minutes na nka e koye ni mu na asa ni Ghana de ye pe me to me so this coming kuma year can sikana na me better no amu chirechire ma me hu betima aboa me ma hu se Kwame kuma ne cars bi o use here I would love to go there I don't care if it's $100 $200 if I have the money that I can afford I will pay to make sure say me so that to be me so me dia ka asem efe ni mo ye ni dex I know ni na wo so yeah am hu bi no You bet me akọ na ja yeso yakọ. Ya de say it from. We nya fe de be politics. Ti ho. Ya de no ya nim ase. Bibia yo problem wo ho. Oh, unko Facebook a we say na nka nsuo akura bi ase nsuo ni ho. Ama mfa nko yi nsuo. Uko yi nsuo a na ayi sports stadium asai. Sports stadium ye wie pe. You see people say oh, ana Accra Sports Stadium kra no bathroom ho nye. Esa bere ni akoye nim. Kakra. Ya ba ha kasa bebre a ye ka no. Enu bi na se so hwe a mpadu ayi obi ti akontufo. Abi ye wo papafo animonyamfo bi o mo ba ha. Nsem wo mo ka no tim se nyansa wo bi ti no. Ye na ya afia no ka se sa wo problem e wo sa de no. Oh, nti anka talk of Kwame ka say organic farming person dey support no. As what for France. Oh, France is not party so o party no organic farming bia o. Na party de bia. Organic farming is with time and e fa. So nti I think say kakra ye ko ye nim. Yes, and yes said me pay no enye. But me na be say you can say slow motion is better than no motion. Etino yeah, kakra no me giri say da bia ye kan na ye bo mo chi ta na on betimi aye na me afam de manu si me de MPC nyama bi omo ye no no me sira ntiase ne so ho say de nanka wo ken say papa no jati question say obetima ye adwuma na ye obetima ye adwuma no say ni pa obetima ye adwuma say ye wo abrochi adwen kase afoi na da chi wa ko na pese wo bua wa yi a I think say ni pa say dimra bebrebe be chechire na afei ya say wo abrochi na wo nyansa beti ya bwa Ghana yes mira bia fo kon so ho na ye twe papa no so betima bua adwuma no nko na I talk about 2 times a man no let us say people's choice. So I say, we play politics with this. So bet my bread, no. I'm a send for what or more. Why not? Why do we have to say about you, Papa Nimuni, a corner wasting? See, can you wasting a hammy? No. So, just say, I mean, for some man, the Bibana is at the Nicotuma. I say, Sacabona, MP for us, I can kind. As a Saka, it doesn't make sense to me. Just a papa bet me, a bread, mana. I think some rebel woman in Fimu. I will broach no free say, oh, you are citizenship. Nobody say. Ubetuma bɔ adwuma no ɛwɔ mpɛso afa ma biribi akɔ so yie na adwen kɛse na yɛ adwuma ade nti sɛ yɛ tata wo because ebi o NDC ni doesn't make sense to me so dabi ya meka ana yɛ nti John Dumelo ɔnenam hɔ kwa when it comes to agriculture sɛ yɛn mi adeɛ obi ɔno nka obi ɔno kɔ yɛ movies nka wɔnya bibi kakra ne adwoba politics kora sɛ bi a wɔnya bibi kakra wie kakra okay. But don't you go nam fuo no ye fuo no ye we I didn't tell you fan and kai agriculture way no now one because the
Kwasi okay say we say John ba politics mo be so John was say that ma politics that much bia we be we bibia
oh now we are say now we are kai now we are tell me
oh tell me ade ba ko pe ene ono se ka no mo je mo ade nti o de mo je mo ka
ade ba ko no eja de me fa na de me fa na bontin so fo ka you know I mean the American say me penasem say o free say o beti o say me sa na me fa so wini sa me ni baby me fa so no me fa tu sa woman if you I'm telling you me support no say as a young man oh the influence on social media in the community no high it bet me I use so na make it a game changer say you play this political cards no na also wo bo adwuma ye say e bia no on say Ghana no ye de no say opposition to say me ken wait ma bo adwuma na e bia no abanya e bia ya man great minister one way na akoda no o say akutu ko say fikata pre no akotwe body o da be gu nkan na afi wo ye MPP ni kwa wo na wo communicate wo hu kwan abefa so a wo be ka wo ye medi so just it no
na o no esi no makwa Isaac no
ma Isaac mra me di manu asia no me da so pa ebrebe ma be say telesa
Nana NDC Nana Edmond some be winning primaries na no no problem be bomb pa ya ma John na John Jimiaba na Bryce ko
me bohasa mita
also for bi ana o Ghana na efe na kwa Isaac so tin nkan na efe na kwa Isaac ya na
ma peso pompo na Isaac pompo de papa abamu akwa
Isaac Isaac for na me say o papa wa anwi hu ye no de Isaac ni ma o Isaac ni so ye na ko change of name. Because Isaac for bi a me hu bi a apart from what they me hu Isaac. O di ni na kwasesa no. Ni no
Yo,
Isaac ni
na
so
me,
ni ipo. Okay.
na me, best sa, be a me kwa kwasesa me din no. Me pese me call local, pese nkoma call local no.
Ah,
Nkoma
and
de
be boy
Francis,
because
oyi Francis mi fi ho. Ma won say,
yo.
yeah, say me kura me nse medin no. Kwame aka crazy.
Kwame aka. Ne Kwame aka ba ma so Kwame aka.
Adwon kese.
Asa wa ba fi din so achi dem se ne da ho na ye ka ho asem na.
Yeah. And then,
Eh,
okay.
Kwame aka o. Ah, Kwame. Asa Kwame ba ya na fidi ya to. Kwame, what me kan?
Yeah, me to ka. Hey, me wa ha me tie program ya obi am from you. Me start say me kwesa ya press me line mo. Eh di. Eh na ya no mo pese ba hiti ya no nti no. Eh na mo pese mo
Kwakubu ahe na afra wu ya na.
Anytime bia MPP for be basu bia na NDC for so say ewi ade yi. Na na bi no mo ne for admoche no mo wo ha mo ko ma MPP. Sa nkofo ye abo sika twom. Mo de mo tia de mo nka omo asem da. Omo ti so mo wi ade no. Mo nka papa ya Canada Japan say wa ye Canada Japan say personal assistant to say na personal hwan yo. Ya de no kwato porter dan ba ko 4 room 4 bedroom. What the
Asem
nine
enye no asem na ye kan. Ye di asem ato. Ya
ya
asem ne ka ho
fa
wie.
dumare asama mamu a mame kama asem.
Uwie na no wo no na de atare to
Me
famu.
de be
Na
ka
ka
ho
na ya ye ne sa.
me re be fi wa fa kwame na yare ni bi aba nti mame di kan take we no me clear ho no dumaro asama eba ye no ende de mo de dumaro oni aba mu omo wa aba mu omo wie scan de mo pipi for mo kanda dumaro nso no efa asama ye kan ho dumaro asa go ka ye say hey na o de mame for no to na
Bo John Domelo
wa
abaso.
fa bi
Oba be bo John Domelo abaso se John Domelo ade a wo ye no. O mani je ho. Oba se owi ni aba.
no obo
Why
bia
do
baswa
why do you have to bring this
no
MPP ni no ya ade? O
kwabna
de kan wasem
men da betie
wasem.
yi no men da betie yi no na menya kwara na mo show we so oba no so obodumara baswa aka menka odika aka dumara asem se dumaro ekowi na adentina obo bia baswa Ghana for esu ban no ise se papa na nipa na ye no ono nka o pese onya bibi ade kanta nipa no before say bibi bibi papa ho bibi wo ho waka aka ho that's wrong yesu basa na enjai o kan bi asama kan papa no yeah dumaro ni abamu onwe esika na kan no so ye de man no kan no moje ye abro ye dc kwache kan okay mama come asem what I be when me attack o person but it seems that anytime be over cancer development be across what okay oba o condemn na mentia because UK what's what better New York that now we mama Kofi Annan ona was here but New York one unim overhead that New York so overhead no ade anywhere oh yeah no yeah too quick internet me no ya me attack Ghana for baby me attack omo wa brutia omo se omo ani abia ye ka sama ye pe development na omo twe omo nan asama o kan say o obeche bi lamte overhead no MPP for no one me support MPP that and I mean support because omo no the papa bi eni omo ni so but sa obeche bi lamte no enya MPP for and obeche bi ene opoko ase interchange no mahama ana kwaji sika no e de baaye ana nkofo aya de but on put no put America. Yeah, on me overhead no more, you know, because Abby, shall cry until I say, if you call Ghana, because shall cry from Accra Arena. For Accra Arena, what the be I will wish. Would do Baby see Colini Mono, Colele Gun Hono, Ode Cocolobuno, Sanima a roadway. What the Baba link to a Obete Bilamti, runabout, no. Now, graphic road diaba, Kaneshi diaba, Sake diaba, and I'm saying North, is it North Kaneshi? My confused kaka.
The other one here, Kwalibu Road.
No, Yakorobu, Mekan the other side, no. From Accra, the Lekki to runabout from the east.
So, Ufi, Obeche Bilamti runabout, no. A quiet Bamuye, Ufi Kaneshi, Malam now bar, circle, and a graphic route, and a Kwalibu route. So, I have 4 coin winner about Obeche Bilamti second. What's your problem?
No. I'm more movie through her Bible Remu Kurubuno, Obeche Bilamti in America, no. Road be the home fee a honor. Baby, Kaneshi through her a day ban. Yeah, but I'm refi, you know. But, as I make an say, idea overhead that, yeah, you know, because one of the reason to be condemn traffic at walk plan, so I so. Now, Obibeka so, sir, idea no more, you know, who here. Sana, Sankoma, Eddie Manuel here, Akagana, Naki, anything. Sa Semiana, Meno, me obia, me pay infrastructure. Say, yeah, Obi buy and obey ye. Say, I can't tell my road. Only a years I acquired over 60 years. Only my choir a Sakanesi road now, I can't once. Only how many times am I road, you know. Only a says that time no overhead or overhead only me years a bit ebenya. Overhead no a bit when you're 50 years or 60 years and over before some way. Yeah, na maintenance yeah dintra. Oh, yeah, there for long term. Because me short term nima. Yeah, there for long term. Oh, but yeah, can't some say development be bad. But me yeah can say yes. Yeah, too kwan ababuche no. One no wako Ghana odo ka akodi traffic mu e wo bi chebilamte run about ho. And yeah nye overhead now betwa mu a. Aka e dey asem na obeka. Aka obeka so omu discard ha no say yeah overhead wo ho. Sometimes you know be papa ba yi krom a mum ye nyina ya nye yi. Nti no abe overhead ni niema development cost no. Yeah. Mene abe ne wafa nya adwinbio. Because nkroma no anya just for show keke. Omo je ho sika okwahye ho ya ji sika. Yeah, anya se bia ya no for show keke so bia nkọ ho nkọhwe nani so ade no mra. No. Aya dia ya ji sika because tama yanya session po na okọ ho ya ji sika. Foreigners ade was soro locals ade was for nkora locals won fifi na nkora ade was for. Say ye bibi pa ebebo man na mama ye nyina yenye dey ye mo nipa na baso enti na me say me MPP for ade me no mo wo nyina no ene sa suban bone na e wo mo ho no because atames N1 no onim se kufo na kufo tabina okwaji sika no atames ye N1 wie ye no wo ye den ofre kufo e mo commission opoko ase de akufo ado bae no onpeso babo Muhammad edimpo za na obeche bi de o mo Muhammad nima obi aye kumase Nketiah ye pese babo ni dimpo obi mpo se otumfo na kwaji sika no asif se me yakwara na meti krom ha nti no minim ye otumfo bobo sia but nima ni bi wo ho a wo ba America ha Democrat for abo Republicans for abaso Reagan Democrats for the pure mobile Reagan Reagan onye Republican because nearby Reagan by year economy Reagan the back 2 years no into no more bonny Republicans for no I am more creating a basso when it comes to economy no oh by year the one particular idiot also on the we are papa cry wonka nkuma kwa no na mo person babon kumadi say nye Ghana for no de omo asim MPP for so anka kuma put the anka mo person betting because one
Isaac now you know the one was so him ne we are mfaso de man ana punishment man
me the man be back when I say mama nko me mfa man si wo ha aho yewo nyema bia obi ye na ode sika bre oman no ana o develop man na o me nyina yenka sika die basa na o mo di no ana me gesi na mom so o mo ye bibi pa eba bo man no pa me Isaac me fo aso aho na ewiase Ghana obi ani ho wa ya doye te nkroma obi ani Ghana waya adoye acha nkroma ye bona baso ankofo bonidi na no tema na nkroma wo ho no na ye nuanu mo wo Africa omo ho kire omo no de se Malifo Guineafo sika ye de kwabo omo no na ye nuanu bi so enu kwa se ese odi se sika no kwabo omo me hu an so no abafo be ye donation de ye je edidi ayeje ba ye de ye pese ye bobo bi nkroma kwasisa nkofo efi ada ebetrenu wo mo ade wo mo ko school ama wo mo ko ye nkroma chiche nkofo ade nkroma aso nya ade obi a onu nya sika ni sika and odi si Republic Hall our University of news masi intino what de me de manu si a won pese nkroma asem de dem beka no o de make ewo na asem kaka make ewo na asem kaka
obi ade ya de
make ewo na asem kaka
kaka for 1 minute kaka so the someone can for 1 minute
now there's ya no dey no more Papa Smile what fa kwabna adia mesua fi Mozambique for ho saa de no ye de ye mra no just 2 seconds but Mozambique for to ya mra edi so and then ne ya mudi so so obi wu because sa time no esi ba ye no na omo wu pa intino na omo mog no na efunu ayema intino omo ye mra bi to ho se won't me enfa efunu ento mog for 5 days more than 5 days intino Mozambique se obi wu Mozambique 3 days so ko you funu 4 days or 5 days no so ko you funu when you funu aban be ma omo state barrier no ne se efunu ho nyina omo wura no ma mefa no nyina aban be kwa kotu amna e de omo nyina agumu akata so ama saa de no aye ba yen de no akwa te se ye pefunu che nipa aho ye pefunu che nipa ana ahokyra abanyina no ye hu sa intino se mra be ya adwuma na Ghana de se mre no Ghana mra no se si MPP wo so no mra no favor mo wo din kwa sa mra no encho sa so obi ba ono so hwe odi a ono so be yesa intino sa ade ne ye de ahye yemu ye fa mra nya adwuma no na ama ye man no akeka na ka kwanim bebre mra no na oman bia mra ni mu nso no nya adwuma na ebreche obi wu omu didi me makwa abofo abofo ase bebre ye kosie nipa ne ba ye ba ne abetra ase ne adidi ye didi wi a on ye didi obi akọ ne ba bi eno am da ase bi anim eno wo be bon sawa me da ase no ebi anim omo discussion group mu discussion group
mame na wase wa ha na yenko ebesan ba ho biom ti
no problem
na mre ne aka 30 minutes na bi em se ya continue enko em se prince na papa ede ne starting ti yeko second round no prince the bombardier wo ho akra akra ene otimi nkan se onim se ya ba ne sei ne na se ye di wi no ye ma ye pon no be ma be 4 minutes na fa run what's a meaning about a tougher.
Medasipi. About Kwame Kuma memorial sisi enka ne FM Museum no say na because the time no say 91 na mo years maka je say eno say FAE me amatena kra nso me nkɔ hɔ ti na ma ya wadwe say mbekɔ sisi ano eno mapi won say maka je kwabna tourism ye ka ni nyina part of tourism no ye ka no maka je say eno bebi say ye kasi emphasis say tourism a enye sa kuku ni hwan ni diamond ni oye ni nyonko ni tourism. And nanu kakra ejachum kraka 2019 year of return unska eba Ghana me call me national service of Sekiswa Eastern region na waterfall bi wo ho ye national service one ko yin yi na abankran ni say waterfall bi wo ho ada ho more than 5 years me see Ghana no ma wo ho no waterfalls ye didi ni ma ni wan ebri ni wan ni waterfalls ni kingdom pon e yin enso be kokra toilet kra na ebi ni ho e yare wosem hwe tourism no Ukrainian financial no and the fourth highest foreign exchange earner for Ghana and no contribute about 6%. 6% of GDP. Since a ban person or near 2 billion. Now we $2 billion if you want na meko tourist center na ekwan kranye. And go for person ko kakum. Time is money. Ade also the best 30 minutes draw no e be 2 hours ko no nyendruo. Enti we no e dis say be M1 en kan kire ye. Ye disika na yiska. Kwabna wo yeti Greensboro hwe baby ye call science center ye ko hwe yi tab come by kran hwe se de eho ye ekoba saa iti 1 hour na ni tourist be se 500 kwa yusu ye den de obi e be spend 2 hours no obi do kwa no abre o call 5 minutes kwa ontimi hu no ma ontimi utilize yi ni ye e say person Ghana
I think that you know, and I think that Oba A&T cry those statues in Bayami and Sambisi was and go for civil rights and go for
for ANT4
segregation, and this segregation, some museum yam downtown win. So downtown was just a burden. Nobody. I quite remember say it cost Greensboro $20 million to just do everything, bring everything together. Let's look at that building winning near till building where I Ghana said it from scratch. Sabia Sadia Nenisio building yes, if any my car I could spend this anywhere there be. Yes, it cost Ghana $3 million. No, and the people are crying over everything. But I'm sure the Moncroft ways had 3 guys here on downtown this year now. It cost Greensboro $20 million to put that again together. Then there's a bed in your Makosio, a bed in your rent here. This any money in a picture set it costs us to $20 million. $20 million. And then we cry about money and first catch who this guy so people are crying. Why? A ornament answer.
Kwabna ninya ni say na make say. Ye disikane yi Ghana ye wo normal. Ye ne concentrate on sa castles no Cape Coast castle ne Emina castle ne yi nyina. Ye normal me say from north to south, east and west, and normal way you discover 1%. Eh? It was almost Jamaica tourists, Jamaica, Jamaica, you say, Omundu bear 5 million. As we from GDP pay or capital, as papa. Ko Jamaica and Kofo or more river for a friend dance river for and Kofo free America, Musica, Kakrebio, Bermuda, Shea, Bahamas, Kakre, Croca, and to Papa, Kwabna, you scan in it is a who spend this year 30 million cities in spending or a renovation home. Yes, we because say high, but say you to turn no me a bit me pay for itself. Nancy Benya tall guys, Papa, our munum de eco na ye buy and yapna ye kosa line, na will be a best spending number of people on my bookie. Cause you know, you are quite a wukozuno, you was away a gun near you will rate a Jew. And our foreign rents where you rate a Jimo. It was some of the schools in yes, cash in school for years cash. You can get one obiti Nketiah zoo and so on zoo crowd. And why ye Juma san won't you any swadi we a culture center obienko hoda obi to Kumasi all his life on call culture center that a year Kumasi for to do me on ra crowd. So who na det na mo for every America no for planes bet $2,000 no what could be a Tibet or Mount Everest. We are to video we no call or the call Discovery Channel say you can say what other channel na no ojiska yentiase or buy krum nya bi video and so be a video Ghana tourism no see a constitution now because say ye di ahwe paragliding omo ye kwawi omo sha say be 10 years ago papa no kwasha say so onu ko nyase no wi
ya yen every year bia nti wohwe normal paragliding ni nyina na nkofo ye paragliders ye so mu ne ye glide wo so wani age wo se nkofo bia ba ye first ni Spanish na ade unique wo Ghana and say every region has its own more than the 10 festivals and ya bakatwe ye ednafo Portuguese for beto omudin mena no omudi bakatwe festival bakatwe omudi from 1845 no omudi bakatwe no omudi omuti boat mu amuru rowing kan so ye kono summer Olympics so ye rowboat since 1900 1900 no mo say omudi a boat race ne enso Ghana team competed that enso bakatwe for 44 mo edina at boat rowing boat competitions since 1845 so na ye koye Olympic enso he ye train no mo say ye be train Ghanaian rowers no more fancy towns no so ye mom technical aspect no no mfa compete man kai bi kwa ye papa kwabna me sika wo ho enye sika ne say wako Bank of Ghana say ye keke sika na mo ade bi ehun bi sika ade bi Ghana bi ehun na sika but how any you the technical no and technocrats
how the problem no nti e better was in here how no because hey me offer if we no ma bada dia $125 adan yomu kozu I want $25 adan yomu ko science center na unim ho no no I want $20 we go ye ko ha and say na many bi na say fa you school dem ye school adan say go adan nyame adom ya ni free education amamo you 50 cedis kokwa me nkruma mezolium ma oba no nko no enu abi na nkakra robbing Peter to pay Paul na bibi ekoso ye diskani bi mani ode kwa pepa ho ni ade ni ye de bi enkobo betia enti ne beda wase ye ko anim no na me se adu ofa kwa me ofa ene for 3 minutes na fa run wase me nyina app na organic farm ne de se de ko high ye the organic farm ne ba ko high obi mum na se de ai ne de ko high
organic farm Kwame Nkrumah na say me never to so platform so Abi Beka say Kwame Nkrumah ni the only president that selfless
is one now.
Selfless. True so say Kwame Nkrumah enema oye no oye e ma Ghana fo na say usa hwehwechira your friend be amemo bi a friend communism na one more communist minded one more dear see the one see dwene no one one more fee say one more na was one more control bibia inti wenem one more claim my party bia ma one more nchen ena se eba se bia ye vote bibia enye se okwa akoye no secret vote o so opeja ansana u vote against ya ye hu se wo na wotan ye no enti communism for no kwami say no onim se Ghana no eye ne property so enti bibia o ye onim se onu obia emohye wo eliminate ye bi dan kwanu ne wo mo ebe ha no nyina enti ono de onim se Ghana ye ne dia enti ni bibia ne shete kra no okoba bia ne sabeka o betumi de Ghana yabum property of Ghana government because government no ne dia na nyame adawro ma say o mane enye ne dia na ompene mu obi nkasa no ono nko a no agye aboso no de eno ne kofa asemba ya ame na hinie no anu na wiye no ti mi na makire mu akire no oye you o my penia na nke say wo befa o man no aye personal property na ke ja no mo wotna so a enka woni fati ama no ene be form dynasty wo Ghana okwa Kwame de yie
ye better ase kwa me so ne ma papa oye nti ne yete ya ye bo no abaso yi ti ebe bo na wo de organic farm na ba na dachi bia uniwa etinya ka papa bi betina ase ne fe no fa kwa me
ma boni don komi Kwame ne ma no ma boni don komi why
Don't come me saying, what do you mean, don't come me?
Make say a PN this phone at into the door 90 and at that kind of so Yanom Super have a
Oh, free, you come. Free say you two come, no. And I almost dig I seen books.
I said National Liberation Council for Nedica and every
I over. I mean, if we are say, "Dear, be a baby, we are the papa, Ubi Wako." Now we need that sort of say. I say Jesus Christ, no. We would have died 2,000 years ago plus, and then you go suboni din in Nema Papa obey. And you do a video as I see so, but the obey no, and the Bemia Udi Akasa see so. And Giaco anymore. And then you, Mamma, Mebra, Joseph, I am me Gamanche, Abi, Aquaniana. On my run now. Gamache, go find a call again, Bammy.
Yeah, Kwabra. For me, if I'm looking at what you people are praising, this Kwame Nkrumah Mausoleum, you people are looking at it from the historical perspective. That is fine. But what most of you have alluded to is the business aspect of it. I want to see the business case for that project. Kwabna, you know the National Theatre? You know the National Theatre?
Yeah. Hello.
Okay. How much profit or how much revenue is it getting every year?
I don't know. This is a Kubusa near the bar. Say depending on shows and programs. On by or on any bit. But Abi, you know, when it comes to this is different from the National Theatre. We have to organize concerts. We organize concerts and other things in near money. This is no. Abi one occupy as a event organizer.
Yeah, you are National Theatre. No, National Theatre. Oh, Missa. It's no office. National Theatre is
Isaac, I'll come to you when it comes to your time, and then you come. And Isaac, the other
Isaac, go to the National Theatre as we speak, sir. You see people lying there. Excuse me to say, homeless people, everything, just there. The whole place is dirty. The last time I went to Ghana, less than a year ago.
They are lying outside, not in front of the building.
The whole area.
Maybe on the outside, on the inside.
Look, let me tell you, me, I don't look at infrastructure for infrastructure's sake. That is why I don't agree with most of the so-called infrastructure Mama bill. Kwabra, UK here, yeah, UK. Have you heard of a place called O2 Arena?
Okay, they make concert and other stuff, yeah.
That was not the original purpose. Tony Blair and his people, they built it as a dome, a very huge project. When they finished, they realized that it was a useless project. It was a white elephant. If it were in Ghana, hey, you don't like this. But when they finished, they realized that it has no value. So the last thing they thought they could use it for is what they are using it for now, to organize concert and things. But they did it like
it's generating money. They say on that place, you know. When they give you like this, it's doing other stuff too. They just giving the country other money too.
Kwabra, if you go into basic economics, do you understand? The opportunity cost of building this thing could have been used for something else. Do you understand? Because our hospitals are struggling now and so on. As we speak now, that is the topic of the day in the UK here. So when this sort of, fine, the historical aspect is fine, but the business aspect, I expect business case for this Nkrumah Mausoleum. So that if the business case is this, if you say, okay, we want Kwame Nkrumah Mausoleum to generate, let's say, $100 million every year. That is where you put processes in place, hold people accountable. We forecasted and estimated, we envisaged that, okay, Every year we are attracting 20 million people. Why are you attracting only 1 million people? You are not doing things right. You are not managing the place well. But you people have just assumed that, hey, because it's historical place, people should come. This is the assumption we do. Things don't work like that, though.
I brought in suggestions. We can contact the secondary school, the senior high schools, come there as excursion and other stuff. So we generate the same money. What are you putting down there? What do you have to do? What do you have to do?
Yeah, where these things built,
on your opinion, on your opinion, how can you attract the 20 million people now? Where
these things built into the whole framework? That is the difference between us and Oyibo. You don't build a thing before you try to get people. You have to factor all of these things into this. That is why yesterday I was telling you people that if they have expanded this to the art center, you can identify that too as a source of revenue.
As you say, you know, we have to build Kwame Nkrumah. Then we expand it to the other places, as you say. Then we expand it. Then all the high streets now will look the same. You know, from
look.
We have to start from somewhere, Abi.
Look, the reason why I'm telling you people, whether MPP and DC, I don't follow infrastructure for infrastructure's sake. If you don't live in Accra, Central Accra, you go maybe towards Malam or Pokwasi and things. When you are sick in that area, you die. Because there is no hospital serving you at that place.
It's one.
So what I expect to be done in Ghana is we have to list most of the projects we need. So we prioritize them. I don't mind if we say, okay, we're not going to build hospital in Accra. Maybe we have to, the cost of renovating Ridge should be cheaper than building a whole hospital, let's say around Malam, Kasua or Pokwasi or what those places. So we prioritize these things. Or maybe Ashanti region or Central region. We have to prioritize some of these things.
I know that when they do the same thing now, what can you see answer? You have a problem with that.
No.
The way on my hospital system, the way on my hospital system say Bianca Kwalibu who is here. And Bianca within a crane, Yanka polyclinics is linked with Kwalibu. And it's a polyclinic crana. Kwalibu himself, you went to polyclinic or has it? And the bit me refer so go to this facility. It's the same Kwalibu, but you just going to Nanes and I say other facility in Nketiah is linked with Kwalibu. We just have to do all this gradually near core yenim. But downplay everything.
That is not the structure. That is not the structure or the framework on the ground. What we are doing is firefighting. Oh, this one looks nice. So let me build this one because it is going to give me political leverage. So let me do it. Whether it's helpful to the people, whether it solves a problem, is not what we are doing. Do you understand? So I don't look at just the aesthetics bit. It looks beautiful. So what? It can look beautiful, but it's not serving any purpose. Do you understand? Immediately, we want to use tourism. Have you been to any beach around Kokrobite or those areas before?
Oh, but I know say, I have a problem. Say Kwalibu say, I remember Labadi say there's no mechanism. Say we are almost 20 cities to get into Labadi Beach. Labadi Beach is almost I don't say be an homogema guy Laman Chadia minim. You don't get no ticket. People just sitting over there and they just taking the money into their pocket. Whatever go into that place. And I don't know, say their mom say give government 20% or give government. I don't know how that system is working. But people are charging people without a receipt, without nothing. But they be
this is what you boy expect us to be worshiping. Yeah, it's nice. Hey, nobody is nice. The last time I went to Ghana,
we do our politics. La Manche say, I don't have nothing. All the lands is gone. So just give us Labadi Beach to manage, and then maybe you're going to give Ghana tourism this and this. We don't know agreement at all. We might be agreement.
London here. Let me take London for instance. If you come here, there are many buses, and the buses are different companies. Do you understand? If you come to London and you go and buy a bus ticket or train ticket or whatever ticket you buy, it goes to the individual buses. So, but it is Transport for London which collects all the money and share it among the drivers based on their own established criteria.
Okay. Abi,
Do you
now we
understand?
now do one
So,
was in. I just say over 9 minutes. We now do one was in. On say my extension there. We now do one was here. Me I call the other people. No, and that's why I got all the English in me.
yeah, so there's no structure, there's no framework to what we are doing, and people say because it's nice, because Akufo-Addo has done that, because some of us we don't think like that too. We don't think like that. That is why I see some of these things as rubbish. It's a waste of our money.
Oh, you are. Oh, you are. Oh, you are. Isn't any abro? Oh, you are. No.
Okay, bye bye.
Question you. Question the another casa. I know for be 2 minutes. Be per. Question oh. Question to me can. Question to me can. Dem amen come ase ho. Ase wa bet. Eda. Hey, Eda something. Eda for some papa. Okay. Question for 2 minutes na pa run up na. Yeah, you know, sir. Me no na the same time they same time 54 now they were in the nama me. O de wa na kasa ngwa.
Yo, mate. Ofa, yeah, you can say kasa ya kan. Na me question maybe sir of Abi. Abi, I greet you.
Abi bajo
Yeah,
obusa question I need 2 minutes man why obusa question
okay,
na
I'm
yen ntem.
here. Yeah, I'm here.
So offer.
Yeah.
So right now, what do you think that Ghana will need the most? That if you want to put it on paper, give me 5 things that you want Ghana to achieve. If you understand my question.
Okay. If I have to manage Ghana now, okay, the first thing I will do is try to live by example and make sure that the law works.
Try. People are trying. They don't say try. How are you going to try? Say what you
Okay, I'll make sure I'll live by example and ensure that the law or rule of law prevails. 2, I will strengthen the institutions. National Development Planning Commission and all the institutions we have. I'll make sure that. How? Is it what Fakwame asked me or question?
I'm asking how you do it. It's easier said than done. How would you do it?
Of Fakwame, look, National Development Planning Commission. By virtue of their remit, they are supposed to come out with the needs of Ghana, either infrastructurally, physically or non-physical. They should come with a framework of what Ghana needs to do forward. So that is a task I'll give to them. Whoever has that institution, that is the person's responsibility or the person's remit. And all the institutions, we have all the departments, all the ministries, all government machinery. I'll make sure that they work. We all agree on targets. We all agree on processes and so on. One thing I've realized is in Ghana, if you go to Ghana, most of these institutions don't even have policies. They don't have policies. Let me clarify here. In Ghana, when we talk of policy, people only look at the macro policies. Macro. Oh, government is going to build this infrastructure, government is no. Those macro policies may only work if we have micro policies, operational policies. We don't have it. So I make sure we agree on targets, we agree on goals and so on. And that is what I will use to hold people accountable. Make sure that, hold on, give me a minute. Make sure that we review our human resources policies. People will be employed based on merit. When we were growing up, you know, before you go into the civil service, you write entrance exams. Now it's not there. Because that thing will take out the rot from quality. UK people tried that. Those politicians were fronting for people. Then they realized that they've sacrificed meritocracy with cronyism. They did away with that and brought about meritocracy. So these are some of the things I will do to make sure. But before then, me as a leader, I need to sell the vision I have. We call it shared vision. If you have vision, and only you who knows that vision, it's useless to the people. The vision you have will be the compass.
When are you going to start? In the next 3 minutes, another time, how are we going to end it?
We have more time.
We have more time. Okay. We have more time. Then I'm call a offer now I'm say a patron they are now on time check into Yama patron running up. We remember when I was a mile no what game we memory the church of Panaso. Patron and one man on now with you also you are now never running up. BBC on time, you know. Can't cry.
Running up. I'm saying, Minamu make us an Amazon try. I see if you want to throw my Muchiam. What you are there, sir. That's it. Now, who actually miss me the enemy say, I say, give me a prison for one and for more for yes, I'm maintenance. Running is cow. Prison for your movings and when Brava. Accra Mama Bayano, a Sika, Omedi, Omo transport. The good one I am a budget tree, Ubayano. The Harmona, a bra, Mampany Mercy, we a quiet house, maybe a park. Sabri Pana is a table that's what's now so for over 4 years. Oh my, a dozen of when you go day, what they don't be say on there, who got the cabos on the on many are there. I bet you soon nearby that they didn't buy Yesika. So, Yesika, you didn't do answer and see it. Oh, we major on the minor and we minor on the majors. It is a pass. If I am a one of the Sanas or more than Yama to Tunako was Muntuka, Macon, Mexicano. Here, high, our income as any of Parks and Gardens Department. Before you city council, a city council, our Canadian about one. Agatama metropolitan area, Atma, no Penimba, Agatama metropolitan. As is here, I teach him Ghana for Edwin is a Utichem one and one Casabai. Magically, near my year, I teach him so many sub metros. Across the council, any of you say, any of you, it's not a priorities.
Park and gardens for no that's all. He are there.
Just a parks and garden, they are only working at the presidency.
No, they are
the only people. The only place they work is at the president. They maintain that garden around the Jubilee House. That's all. That's all.
Last week, as Nipa moto when many are no. Abandi omoka about 3 years. You. Omako banka kwa jiska adi adodo nsi abanchi omoka. Eye sika sam. So this omo jai So almost step for more to vehicles, yeah, near me, Wiyanwa. Can you say, Kuntujuma Mkoya na simple to say, a young plan here. Too bad that one and you pay a man's contract, Marco Casas, a Juma Uye, shoddy way. So, the management and the management your manager or put me for sake messenger say management and going do sake messenger. It's a penny no trinity. The trinity train rela kasu ina na bed and so battery. Unfortunately, when go for na was so no mushia e bisa won. Say ahe na mo twa for maintenance and every na kwe. Omo ko mba prepare onipa ban na etwa sika ma wo. Oye na akwa kwose museums of monument. Sika bi enu wo de wo online. Akwa budget support the ma museums of monument. Na anu de etwa mi ya. No money. Even when sika no kwa na say na omo de come out physically. No money. You know, the Kaka Macandia, why? And when we also name Adria, it's the MPP, Mundi Dokono Kentema this year. A few weeks. And yet, Makuma Sudi and the second Mahama Besamba back. No. And yet, Makuma Sudi, cry, and Yaman Pabo cry. But said the name of Cornelia. The moon we nipa. You too much. Without one say.
That's it. Say to me, no Ghana phone, some in Sudia, any Mahama, any Nanado, ho, to be in a Kutagana for. I want to Abba. Oh, on to Abba. And you can't only if I am a co-west in your Mokasa. Mesa Mekasa, any power on your Mocaso, Mesa won't to Abba, as a man kind. See, Nipa Mini Mokasa, almost to Abba. Family Mokasa, almost to Abba, Western Union. Offer. So, could you not stronghold, not cut on your Macas, and I'm not going to stronghold, no, say, one in the stronghold of Wakasa. At the end of the day, no, a battle on a battle. Nancy, I got to you. Nancy, I call by election, you know, by election, you know, will be maintaining the seat. And it's all I said, and Untino, we are since we be here, will be maintaining the boot as a menacing. And maybe you was a big car, over to me, a
quick question so that if people can. No, a quick question. So if you have dual nationality, can you vote in Ghana?
I think they depend. They say, oh, yeah, illegal. I don't know about that law. Say you can get a voter. I don't know about that one. We will find out. You will find out.
Yes, so find out for your people.
Why my people? Why you say my people? Ghana is not for my people.
Are you and your people controlling everything? Or Dami and the rest? Are you people not controlling things?
No, that we don't control nothing. We don't control nothing. You don't control it.
Abi say, kwesi Yesu busa Abi say, oba ede na wo Abi obeye amaga. Abi say, die obema nkofo aye amagana. Na me question no say, who Abi die obeye? Because Ghana for no, problem ne woman ni say, o fa Ghana ni so onye adwuma ma wo a, we obese adwuma. Inti we know every Ghanaian knows.
Offer busa question no frame unim question busa question on timi anye wano ye. Enye statement na
question busa na say, wo abidi na obetumi aye ma Ghana. O say adwuma ade a wo betumi ama nkofo aye ma Ghana na wo be.
Offer Kwame, as a leader, that as a leader, you are supposed to facilitate whatever you want to achieve your mission or your vision or your goal. You are supposed to create the enabling environment for people to perform. In the first place, you have to have your goal or your vision or your objective you want to achieve. Then you get the people who buy into your vision or your ideas to work with. All what you do on a day-to-day basis, you direct them, you influence them, you convince to enable you achieve your goal.
So do you have the men?
That is what, as a leader, you have to ensure that you select the right people. You don't work with people who don't buy into your ideas. That is where Akufo-Addo has gone wrong. But it depends on whether he himself has got any vision or any aim.
It's not about Akufo-Addo. Now it's you. What's up, Nieka? The way I bear Ghana, don't bring
Yeah, so that is what I'm telling you.
Now you are the president of Ghana now.
Pabra, if I'm the president of Ghana, in the first place, I'll have vision I have or mission I have, I'll share it with the people. I want to take Ghana currently, which is in a square, to a round place. And I have to show them if we are able to achieve that round place, how it will look like. A Ghana where law and order is working. A Ghana where unemployment is low. A Ghana which is industrialized. Name all of them. I mean, my aspiration.
How are you going to industrialize Ghana? How are you going to do it? Since you are the president, so how are you going to do it?
Kwabra, in the first place, I need to fashion out an industrial policy, an industrial framework. Do you understand? I need to do all of this. You do that. This is what I expect NDC to be doing now.
We have a lot of policies. So one is one factory, is a policy.
No.
I want you to know what are you going to do as Abi, so we can create the jobs, the factories. How are you going to do it?
When the party is going to tell you, that we put you there.
Which party? You put me down. I'm the leader. I'm the one in charge. If I don't perform, it is me, my name, which will be trashed by the people. You had some confidence in me, so you select me to lead your party. So it is my turn. You had power when you were selecting me. Now you've selected me. Let me deliver to my people. That is how it should go. So if it is industrialization, the target, I need to come out with an industrialization policy or framework. That is what will guide my industrialization policy. Within that, I'll look at all the sectors, healthcare, transport, everything. Then all my delivery will be within that framework. You hold people to account. And obviously, you work with the establishment, the government machinery, the civil service, and so on. You make sure that you come out with processes, policies, which will influence their culture. The most important thing as a leader you need to do is to change the culture of
Mr. President, whether Isaac can find the final word.
They don't endorse your project. There will be a clash between you and the party.
Kwame, hold on. I didn't ask about Ben and say, Okwana who's program. Isaac or on find a final idea. If you ever saw Mr. President, you will be the policies. Isaac.
Yeah.
Isaac, for a final word, bro, why not? You idea and Mr. President will uncommon. And you will find out word, right?
Idea back one, you saw Omodia that Ghana, the other day, a woman for 40 of a family. Litrumu, what the end, one who said the kind and I and that dialogue. It's in a show we know they be a bias, a kind of crano. Because yeah, Nadana, a Yanam Kato Hoinano, and yeah, man, Mamuda, you boo no corner, you did no corner, ever part if pin into my own to my. What a kwame? Personally, is an see a free panum and a tune comma. Oh, so you upon the you cool tune comma, so you upon the police for and the tune comma. That 9 yen of crack. That 9 yen of crack. A free panny, you know, I am Copia, so a man, yeah, it's true, uncle, will be to say if you see you trying now. Tama no wu ye no twa ne na expect ko Ghana any abra or the abo Ghana or ni kotoka any dan kofo we effort dey Bible CIA for British intelligence for FDA with the support from CIA ne British intelligence for and omo ayeta. It's not about omo personally, almost the above and almost this uncle as some against Ghana because say above one pedie and command because almost person command a equity yeah, maybe I make now since I want to politics, I say, but wouldn't politics mean some make cultural say come up as well transfer Ghana, Afriba, Uncle transfer Afriba, Uncle Woo so. I didn't try because some command is a selfish, as to say, before boy. Now or then who now come out fancy for Bibia, Nikoko, and a fancy for the Paco. Nay, a year or year no more between or more. Even common parliament house, I will abricos, you know. A abricos for a city woman, which you are my fans. Bibia telecommunication. Oh, Fred, oh, I'm on it now. Oh, Frau abricos, and any French speaking countries. Say, France, and some more dialect. Ako, or more names, you know, or more Ghana, oh, Fred. Ghana, from my end, it's a oh, I'm an enough for Ghana, Ghana direct, and call my be also answer now Ghana. But some come up a sort of transfer, and I am more practice no moon, and I'm on Cassia. Some come up a short transfer, and call the no Emma America for one uncle one a bit to know. 1 or 2 probably because a honor how one be Abba because Osha Mwasi, ye Becca say ye be an yet. Into no one politics are what when he but one say one politics and at the end of you be Suban into no one into no yeah come near people no money to come and trot or be on India and trot na Abby oh yeah can't first Abeka tourism unim Kenya unim adia efechi Kenya posika and your more mineral resources or more tourism and a petrol music kesi pa into no say yeah tourism nimu na yeah nkoma babia slave no omujari ye the design ho kama Cape Coast yeah museum bi wo ho sene Black Americans no aye no this year sometimes you many be wo ho a eboboa na abi we sure say what in America we say who you sure say what in America what in you me can show say White House so go this year White House and nim kan ko the ho White House ben the seat of government to America no ko for the ho ko this
I saw New York or Castle DC, Tina, a new different idea.
I've never lived in America. I've visited America, but I've never lived in America. When did I say I live in America?
Also now we Mama Kopiana.
Kopiana be an office or London now. Where you mama no? Let's be a war.
Isaac, hold on. Isaac, hold on. The UN. Let me tell you. The UN had 4 major offices. The headquarters is in New York. After New York, we have Geneva. After Geneva, we have Vienna. After Vienna in Africa, the other one is in, I think, Kenya. You can work in any of these locations. The office I worked for was in UK here, Millbank Tower. What the UN used to do, Kofi Annan was the one who rationalized that because it was too costly. What UN used to do is UN used to have offices in every member country. They used to call it the United Nations Information Centers. You know, when Kofi Annan came into power, they said he has to reform and rationalize the UN. So as part of the rationalization of the UN offices in all the European Union countries, the UN office in the UK, hold on.
No.
Exactly.
Okay, Matthias.
So the UN offices in Europe, they rationalize all of them and made it send it to Brussels in Belgium. Okay, go.
Okay. I make me say we in New York. You know, I said I say Ghana theater. And I made sure say me wa America. Me try my I said my DC. My DC baby anywhere my driving DC. And I made sure say then I pija you Ghana say Ghana de no aye you know. Meanwhile no almighty American pono I you know homeless no. Opo White House I want no more to that. You know, and yeah, you say, oh, national theater. Now, me who will be a wider national theater. To be honest with you, my track, my my will be a new wider national theater. Will be a new, will be a new, sometimes you can't say.
And Isaac, it seems you went to Accra a long time. But let me tell you, let me tell you this. Let me tell you this, Isaac. The approach I'm talking about is this. I expect that if we want to develop our tourism sector, there's so much we need to do, such that we have to map most of the tourism areas, and even and even grade them. You understand? Across the country, and even grade them. Yeah, because the approach we are using is like a firefighting approach. It's not structured. It's not organized. I expect if really we want to develop our tourism sector, we map out all these areas, grade them. Isaac, what tourism grade? So somebody is going to Ghana. Somebody is going to Ghana. Which places would you recommend that person to go?
Isaac, you never understand that there's one important program you have in discussion. You know, William said, and count by I know who's Nana, my person, me we need will be a drink. As I may count once I'm to a big crack. But I may say, you be a drink, you know, offer a patron of oh, patron Timinka, Mamin Kobusa, a friend is saying, I don't know, Uncle, Abby, me never cost that in any, and I don't know, most of mammy and can't see me. Okay, Abby. Oh, my dear, is that quite a one?
Aguasis on.
Maybe Aguasis may be at work, so that if you have a by you can listen, but you can always talk and they'll be able to start a mess that with you. Abby, as a question, MP case here by I think the court near the rule of law, any near money, them are not opportunity can was them because me nanka maybe nyaya nanka yem pound on the case in case study. Yeah, the case, you know. Now changes be on my say around that particular idea because you see, I know most of Ghanaians in Ghana are on the other side. We contribute so much to the development of Ghana. So, and then maybe on I think we don't have to make it like as a trimamentary in a way. So I say we cry, we cry and at the end of the day, the law have to work. And if you have my embrano ye Juma, Emrani Bay, Jumanaga be our trimetry, Emrani near Juma. Emrani Bay, Juman at the end of the day, you need to and someone, and then they call a Kusi, and then they call other places. So, and as judge, Doma Hene as a judge, so because I think it will never happen in 80 minutes London say who be a high court judge not or criticize the decision of the Supreme Court. Could be a president judge friend or a friend is Buckingham Palace, no working in the Nakonya, up I'm not watching baby. Abby, and then I said my baby Mr. Christian as someone, you bet me I can't watch drink him, I would trim. I may be a Mrano. Na yagas okay, I'm running the Nkase woman as an Keko. Ba, it's answer be a ABCD, you know. ebi anka yenye ni sei na yenye mra said the mechanic ma ebi abi pese obedi akonya because okay I know say wa ha nyina abi unti mi ka say me American citizen ya come respect me that much as American. I'll get more respect in Ghana than over here. So the name will be all those who get a passport, you lean more towards Ghana than over here. Abi, why do you get him? And then many be Mr. Christian and me. Ya can I drink him in a plead way, any idea in the benefit of Ghana. I'm will be as my journal. A one many bit me a passo. Why you ain't in a drink him na me pay.
Kwabra, look, so many errors have been committed in this questions case. Right from the Electoral Commission, there's a failure there. Even the way the Attorney General has handled the case, there's a problem with it. And others, even the President himself, hasn't done well. Kwabra, look, I was somebody who was very, very furious when Atukuba was messing people up with contempt of this, contempt of that. I was so furious because the circumstances leading to people committing contempt were simply administrative errors. Kwabra, a case like that in UK here, before you enter the courtroom, they've given you a handout or a leaflet, what you can or you cannot do. But we ignore all of these things, then we start punishing people. Kwabra, I feel people should read, the people involved, the Attorney General, the Electoral Commission, and so on. They should all sit down and all up. And if the situation has to be punished, genuinely, he's punished. Because the law works on precedence. The law works on precedence. So if everybody is objective, everybody is fair, and his case should be one of the precedents, we have to do it. Because if we don't take care and we allow Jesse Question to go, subsequently, people will be citing his case to us. Oh, okay, this guy did this eventually. No. We have to look into the case. Those who have failed in delivering their responsibilities must be held accountable. If Jesse Question needs to be punished, and the people to who failed in carrying out their responsibility are also punished, and it could level the playing field, we have to do that. But I'm not for the idea that he should be let go. I don't agree to that. I don't agree to that. That thing we used to say, oh, go and sin no more. Then we are laughing. Come on.
I think that they have to use common sense in the process. Now, in a process, I'm filing for my citizenship. Now, the citizenship, and you're ready, but it's in a process. And maybe I'm a come interview, I did come and swear in for this and this for be a tomorrow. Finally, they say we are citizen. Near the Bremen voters, I did register as a voter. Now, no, me call register because my paper no is in the process. No, I don't know. I don't know my viability at the SA because if you are in a process doesn't mean everything is concluded. But I see now I just waiting about this question, but I think only ending.
Yeah, but question now will be done. Only say America and this because America.
And this are the other Ghana they say yes sir. Send me Busani in Ghana. Say the same. So the panel process, the process and
no. America no. The Okoje driving license and citizenship. Your more people say yes. Why when you citizenship? Now
No. Some American one. No. Don't say that matter, no. Don't say that. I'm saying you are in the process. You are in the process. You haven't done process, and you are on the process.
But
nipa na process na wi nipa na
o
process na
wie
wi
the case no na o wie abi wo da me ba ho me ba ho o wie ya nke yen kodu ba bi ya yedu no abi continue just finish.
Yeah, Kwabra, you see, that is why in this part of the world where we are, there is what they call judicial review. Somebody will be judged, then they will do a judicial review and realize that, oh, maybe the judge erred, or the judge or the lawyer or somebody erred. So the decision will be reversed, or the person will be set free. Do you understand? It could happen that when the person was, the judge or whoever was doing the case, he was under some influence and so on. They will subject it to review, and you see that the person, will be say he or she was wrongly charged. So I keep questioning our system back home. Do we have these judicial reviews? So that if people take decisions when they were drunk, they were on drugs, and did they do that and go freely? I've been telling you, my way right there. We don't have any controls, or if the controls are there, they are not effective. Nobody is responsible for ensuring that it works. Do you understand? This one has been caught by a net. We have to see whether it was a proper net, or what going forward. Do we have to strengthen the net? We have to loosen the net. Do you understand? It's been caught already, so let's deal with that. My concern is the people dealing with the case are so biased and prejudiced already. That is why the whole thing has become difficult.
Okay, bias. I see a punish the situation for the wrongdoing now.
No, I'm not saying punish. I'm saying that if really, based on the procedures and circumstances they've gone through, he is at fault, they have to deal with him.
Yeah, I think that in the situation case, since 2012, NDC,
No. Why is it we use the word punish? I say punishing.
I didn't use that word. I say Abby used that word. Now I was asking him. I have to ask a question. The Abby Busa question. We do any Busa question now. You will question and based on say the Busa question. To hold on. Abby.
Yeah,
they say in 2012, NDC denied Mr. Kwesi almost disqualified because now Ukita Canadian citizen are there. 2016, deny no. And he said Bianca Senanka our intention say opesoya there na. Since 2012 to 2020 now be a problem no. Senka obetimi in a long time. I don't want since 2012 to 2016 and other thing number or trying to that time no. So if you wanted to do with that, why did you wait to that time, Abby?
You see,
patrons
yeah, Kwabra, you see, this is where I feel sometimes we joke with our lives. Do you understand? The process should be this way. In auditing or accounting, we have something we call self-certification. Do you understand? Self-certification. Instead of maybe an authority imposing a responsibility on you, they will give you the free will to say, disclose this yourself, honestly. They allow that thing to operate for some time. Then when they realize that people are abusing that system, then they come out with their own stringent controls. So what NDC did is, I presume the Electoral Commission allowed them to self-satisfy, maybe not only NDC, but all the political parties to self-satisfy their candidates, hoping that they will be honest, they will be objective, they will be fair. But when you give somebody self-satisfaction rights, you just don't go and sleep and leave all the responsibility that you have to have your own checks in place. So, because obviously NDC or MPP or the political parties would like their people to go through, but there should be another gate. That gate is the Electoral Commission. So it is electoral commission who should say, okay, we gave you the benefit of the doubt to do your own certification, verify your people, vet them, and so on. You claim you've done it. Our checks show that you have not done it. This person, this particular person, cannot go jump this queue. But the electoral commission failed there. That's the problem we are having. Whether NDC did it, whether
let me come to. Let me support electoral commission. I say in I don't know, sir. Isaac no, they do the same thing. Almost mainly a friend saying, I said, and then my order registration they mail it in the house. On be fill a form now. In a form, they tell you say if you are one part, if you are not a citizen, don't continue. They tell you if you are not a citizen, don't continue. Exactly. Say me fill a form or not the call. Say be my me over right now. Me fill a form or the call. Now it's okay. My number near the Now say me how can you blame Onipa no say me fill a form now me chantro or me form no. How can you blame that person? Your man Mr. Question are you a citizen of Ghana only? No, I can say yes. And how can you blame electoral commission for this one? I don't understand this one. If you can explain
that. So by the US electoral process telling you they've given you the opportunity to self-certify yourself. Then you think, oh, you are clever. These people, I'm not a citizen, but let me tell them I'm a citizen. And they are aware of that people will do that. So then when you take it to them, they will scrutinize it. Okay, if you say you are US citizen, attach maybe your birth certificate or your passport or other documentation. That attached, these are the control mechanisms they are following now. So one of them will give you away. So when NDC submitted the sequencing paperwork, what happened? If the Electoral Commission passed him, then the onus is not on NDC or not on sequencing again. Because the NDC, the Electoral Commission, is a gatekeeper. But if we go home now, we want to go and vote. You can go and get somebody's thing. You can go and do, to shame and those things. You can go and do all those things. But it is a responsibility.
1992, Metro Abandon mini vote. So I voted in 1992.
Exactly. So if it is to shame, you will go and do to shame. Yeah, you go and do to shame, and the Electoral Commission allow you to vote. Is it your problem? Do you understand? So they have failed, not you. Obviously, when they catch you, this is why my Nigerian friends will say everybody go sign Papa in name. Then you want to sign Papa in name, not so.
My Musa, a patron almost is almost Omayi or Mr. Queen. Maybe case and visit. Senka, Yena, Abutrimuna, and all those.
No, there's no arbitrary. We are all subject to the law.
Oh yeah, no, everybody is equal before the law. And you know,
yes, exactly.
I know. Petron, I said, we better do what you in Cheba because I said, we want him pon or judge the crack and be and if I be a channel bozo. And it be a oh, at the end, send some baby in Essina, you want America claim I'm soon can come Mr. Quissing what some caclazen. Okay. Okodi and true so what kind of crescent where we need you man no I had diarrhea of a chumba can answer and this if I said did you a beco call to be a no Omedinachi and an acco. My mother Katie Amon so can be busy say yet the name called Jilly na Omedinachi and an aquana and if you know so as another my hene or a judge judge a high court judge and uniho quine as a judge for cry, your boy machia, they don't have the right to come and respond. But no, nya, Konya, a Kujina ho, a car, Supreme Court, Sankono Honoma, the obey, any and any obey, we and also Attorney General and Kabea, or Seno and Kawuncha, so as a judge, you know, if you only betting Yakusi, Pedro Kakrabem into him, your criminal cause in Yanano, Kakrabo Papano. And you know, judge be able to me Jinaso on Adia Papa, Kofi and Yare, go and see no more. And I judge be answering Yagaze, Kumbe 3 years be a bra. So now what you in Chile was Asama, a woo imuno, and now may no me pet what you in Chile. na ajamu me independent for na ansa na nka mako party for no nti ase wo so independent ka krai na so bata yi ka krai mi fa wadwen kire kakra ho fine
yo medase ka o ya hwa kwama utrapo nanso normal na me de meyi jechi kwese free mu ne mayi ai adamu sakanda free mu oni hwe ya chichira omanyi o ya chichira manyi ko Ghana na da apaso na since 1992 ekwan ya sa amanyo ko mienu di o Ghana efa ye ni hwe so papa bia wani mo nti so mba no mba dwen ho yi a yan dwen ho yi yete wono mo ana omode constitution be sha ye ko 1992 NDC fo a chema Rollins di anim na omo edebre yen atena mu kakra niema bi kokọ so anaka ne papa mu akese ke ye be hyase no ne yesisem ana e chiro ne yie ankwa basa ye nuanu ma MPP fo so o mo de mo ma ye nkọ ebiri be mu aye besisan ye koy ebiri be mu mampani kofo kwambo howa na ogbo howa kra enye ihini kra na fefe ne ni na mu a na tamese bai tamese bai yi nipa twitwiri die ma ne babrochire ha sika omode ye constitutional committee ni nya sika keto o ma office kwabra kikiri
$4 million and me dey here why me go $4 million
yo fofi antoata no adware abamo na wofiri wo a na be de che mahama ba no eno anu no wanka ho hwi bio enti enka ye place ha constitutional sa agree ni so a na ka ye komuni ahwem ba bia mbra na to chew ye dia to yie tambra na ewom se wo allegiance to other country a wontimi mba ye MP ne certain nema bi no ye kwanimi ye di constitution akwanim ache no enye dwuma emboa Ghana man hwe nipa a wokom ne anibere nti ana adehwenti aba behyem okrom ha ye nyina ye furu mahye Ghana o ye di sika ba de anu maje direct influence free diaspora Ghanaians wan me ko no de ba pa na mo age yakoye obri pantampram mudi yesa de mo wi enam na mo ba se ye cha dodode a na ye kopani ndie bi so dia ene mo se mo nka ho nye we nkwa na di ro mesi ye dibidi Spyogabra fan minister first one wono ani party ba owure kwa mo fa no ka che Spyogabra okuta offense double pass na nkọ court no mampani chairman no eyi ni free ho nti ansa no ba minister bi no wakwa akwosesa no ansa so na Spyogabra adwe woni timpa ko betimi di aboa sa abre no na ni na mu na da Musa Kande die isu ba ebe na da Musa Kande die ba yi fine wo betimi nyina fi parliament na criminal side na ade kan ho na somfa so pa ne sei a papa no ko wuwo offense ana okoyare wo prison ya yi no anche bia no wuyi sa abre na ya di criminal aspect na egbo da Musa Kande no na ato force no wai ato case us wan no na himfa na no owo so na ba se na ko ba ne se oni ayi mahama yare ga na ko gina no obiti no slight margin na mahama yare da ye no ho dwa broni kope obi okan na ntwie se ono mfa ne nkokoto odi ne kokoto ehwe mu asa na ya mpa okuta ayi oman miensa so passport it will lose ye no ho na bae mahama yare ga oda so check onwa no so besinde This is NDC for
ono so kokọ chini bi se emra na omudi di quiz ni nye to ono so kokọ chini bi emse enra se na nanza
enu na ma MPP ni NDC no enu na ma MPP ni NDC no to da bia se ba ne sensem ya hu ba bia wo gina sabre no MPP fo ni bi so e kasa ya but omo anye dede to say dia NDC fo ye dede so this is the time kwa monka say emra na ya de adwuma let's go back to the table yen hwe say de bibi wo obi aka na no atom which means say Ghana man no omo ade ato apa wase atwitwa we na nye say omo dwen meme ho no they're not thinking about me it's omo de offense atu question there esa ne mpanimfo twa ne na afidi ne mpanimfo so na yi no ɛyɛ me ya wakɔtena Canada so many years me the last time ko wini aba no all kasa no ɔsando more presidential kra chen parliamentary me ɔsando more presidential to me kra chen mama no wɔ more experience over politics but me hwɛ atoko ese na ho fama ne the way and the body language that is me that's sir so ɔsando oluku more presidential material but the fidie be na nkɔfo so me de to hɔ asi edu Nketiah no ye dede ina what is omo aka say mre ye na na etro enye nti yen kodi ho dwuma dabi ho nti se de America no akwabra nkofo gina kwan so omo okoi omo ba ba che adodode no ka so omo che ni nyina na mahama so akobo besi afoforo de atoka afoforo that is what they do we know
ye de checker nanado edemrato
me say ai papa ya oya panin was state transport na nakomia na not come out to pick up 400 cedis.
Any tete no enye ne. Omuwi nanado term for in 2020 no obi antoka. So evidence of
Kwabra nana kunya is one who value all the cars.
Appointed
I just say he's the one who value all the cars and sell it, don't go me to them.
Yeah, because God was state transport. And I training young we into untimi when the tentene. And another that's what
omunyengu sendina magaza ombeto aso nti be order the answer ko toka for
ombeto aso nyame mama wotre nti no se me ka ho kakra dia people omo ye di tumi ama wo mo no ho nye ye ho no modwen nyema bebredi dancers nye ho no modwen bisa say himfa na NDC for konye sika omo spread no head to head with the MPP omo kuta Ghana ban sika mo ada so omo abobisia omo omete ana de omo pegu ho no omo use it the same thing now no ababa na yi power
politics no aja ayi ade na yen kwa de ba ye ho no a ye feel say NDC focus ska no mu use a bibi because am for contribute to ska towards the party say bia ye won krofo mo do NDC I be o me businessman ye won krofo bi o NDC ni keke o ye bi bi contribute money to the party
jaka me be wiase ache nkrofo no omo no omo ye sagari ma omo no ye ma won emu konkofa no omo na obe contribute enyo mo na woni media enye contribute
enye konkofo na asam na America na say contribute to aba no na say ekoto aba say ekoto aba no ordinary people na kofa form ma president ma the ordinary people na kututu engine no
ordinary people no let mama sure so ordinary people no obia any nyina investment oba obenya contract
street light here America nyina they do the same they those lobbyists and whatever they lobby
yemfa hwempaduro enya nanta so what the America dey betuto ni America wonu sika no wonu metwa ni krom ha o nti wontumi mfa wonu ma betuto ne dia
Ghana nyuma no say bia me fan say Ghana wo contract ye wo Ghana wo nyuma ye wo nyuma say de ma contract any other people no say contract yemfa ma brofo na say the Ghanaians na so the contract ma Ghanaian no ko execute contract no wie no say bia o president ma wo so no wo bua ma me adwuma mi wo say nti na won so asemato na akwa okwa akwanya na enti we so wa de so president ma papa kwa ne boni a onipa ko no waye na no ne ne yewen
ma mention de wom se na nsen ya watietie nsemu a ye say oman ade ha economy pa ye power producers and then be almost sign between NDC time contract yes be a sign contract no waye no waye the different pepe yes sign inflate no man hurt the very people na ye contract na mo na no so hu bi wa me hu no ha kra me kwan ye e kwan me nam si kwabra ba we e so ba bia wam lopo this wa kwaji ne dey kura no a me kwan ni dem na no ye frame me ho no ma so nu ya wedro no asa ase baji
ano muniska na he ana kakra bi neguso ye de ana mpimanim de over you obey 15 minutes into yenye mo afoforo so nkan I say bribe
me bi mumbe bi wa da masifa baba
yanzu da wasane wadwen kire ya chiko si ebe koso bompa ya ma no na se okudi a man for law now, many are fire no law nechidia or bekoji, Dino. Yeah, they are not the best and ya pacho amano. Oko fire no law, yeah, omo can be on the law near opposite law now. Why are not the equation? A koji in the mestre. A chopper, go to you for money. And the Isaac, oh,
Yeah, hello.
Isaac, oh, there, Mammy Musa. And yeah, Emra, a Jinazoma, Abusa Candy, Yanni Kujina court, Edini Kuji, Eko Yare, a man a pardon, every wee, Sansi me be near Cana, we are some for. Say, as a for the Chichimu, since we are no one so a Chichimuma, Ubi Antiase, why don't you? And Ubi
as a for. Adamu Sakandi case is different from the Atikwesi case. It's different from the Atikwesi case. But I'm saying, omo person, omo, the Atikwesi, the score a political point, yes, but it makes sense. Adamu Sakandi, Obia, one announcing the passport, no, 3 passports, Ghana, London, Burkina Faso. What they say, many na abetra parliament. One winning done. What they say, na abetra parliament. What they to parliament? And Obia kuyi frustration no. Okuta 3 passport. Na Obia waku nipa. Nkoko minu eku nipa. Na anam say yedo bakwa 2 minutes. Wa drain mu no obi say bakwa no so ku nipa. So e hono so yede ne tumo. Mrano ntesa because ebia ne dia no oku nipa no. Ebia no wonya so. Nya so no eta so mu. I the Atikwesi be what the Aina Ako. My bibia, I didn't know what the ni paper ni bibia de aba yesi I should show more which I so now. Say case way no say I didn't know 137 I can wait for I can maybe but the moon say no I want 137 not waiting 137 and then yemfa Adamu Sakandi no yempe bibi because yena mran no cry yena mran no cry dia kwan bia so no say yede mran no e de wie no because mran no cry and ye wo judges abuka support ye intino but I petron can send be mama me try imagine so dear CPP time UP4 Ghana a call a Ohamuno, even a starting because Omo ba Bibiano, Omo pese a yomo, Bibia no, Omo peso, Omo pe and Omo a day Mrano, because all the money do more money. Why is it Ubikita 3 passport? Not the above parliament, no be Ekita 1 passport, or so we're denouncing Bibia. I'm one to show Marco a Canadian vessel, so I'm ordinary the pie. You go to na idea and money
Mami Musa asem na twa watem so se me fe se me kwabna me wa asem na me wo case bibia wo bia na no kra metim me paper kwakire court ama court atimi a kire ma prove me ho a adenti na se it take the whole parliament for nyina se ene se mo de ne kodi a ye ma e nyina ba beta akiri because nipa no case ono afi so case why on the non prove the case one the lawyer for unco prove the case now he has to take other whole parliament for say almost co parliament akwatena ho no say judge case nti why that can the same thing happen over here say bia you did na Trump call court this year the Republican for nyina ko ye chi say mo de Trump abenti ye ba abeta na chi so obi an ko di na chi na
omo tanachi omo na ko demonstration report wo yin na ye hu ye eya me twantro nkoko tia kasema yi Dana Trump no okoko to bia na
asema me busa no one say masem na titi asema na me kan bi na san answer question bi me say ye the Trump call court no listen to this ye the Trump call court no let me mama tie na asema na ba ho wo na ba ben answer asem nya abotre ne tie ye the Trump call court New York no na nsen ya no Republican senators any congressman no omu nyina sori ko say yeah backward because wo dey asema me gusa no omu nyina ko wa na
na obi so obekọ kwọta sekwato no wana ka say obi kwọta ye do obi kwọta obi ntumi kwọkọ One kind. Quote Mrabe the woman said, so what you make
beauty mean Nketiah. Some year no asem na no na manfo ti o me say ye did Trump call ye no senators any house of representative for no o mu nyina gya o say mo de Trump akoko to dey me am Republican side no o mu nyina call wa na say mo de Trump akoko na pese ko bia
Catch on coupon is some more rusu or more baby and pen just
Monka some no boko na mo be ya ma papa yi wa ko piensa wa mu Monka some na munya fire law ya mo pese mo de Nketiah no na mo anya no anya some no boko ama ayi ama fo so obi ayem pe kwan e be fa so na mo be yes na law ayi kwanchen law ya obeko jelu
yo kwanchen law ayi brano was mo into mrano obetumi dia ye tie wo ha ye wo Ghana ana ebi di appointing edi nkofo tumu omo eni for any ade into mrano I was say why say a certain president Becca say oh nipa ye obeko je into mental aba ma no why say more MPP for no mo no say wonim say so bi na kan and this ni bi na kan sa asem ya anka mo de content wonim zentia mo ntumi fa content and more end it for no
because they say obi a o say obeko je ti asem na president ben no o say obi a o say
no
sa dia I am video no me video no say no
yeah
me video no say no ana
yes
you and me video no be say no why na why
Katie Hammond we are one okoton Ghana shape di no ono so atra radio station ya chi question ba ko je more people for no more you know e bia oh obeko je mo no anam so ma ban wo so nti no ma ban ni so no election petition atami pe
na fa me say na me ko question won so no so be ka kakra na at a time ya go there
because me no who say oppression no my bro me na ask am because want to be some person
question out of representative senator for the no answer ben adam me a what question at
yeah me say adentina court ben isi wo mo kwan say enso mo court
no mo ko
no omo akọ ebi kwa ye hu
the can Republican for mo asem na I say what
Republicans for
you na for one see
ye wo ha nyina no Republicans for nyina no omo back Trump Republican senators nyina omo back Trump manafo mammo ahwe ngu Ghana for nim
yo ye be da was e be da wa
uni ma America oba na obo kosu a me daveti asem no America ha no Republicans for nyina omo support Trump omo nyina omo support Trump manafo
yo ye better say no uti late night show Republican ni bi ba ho no ma and some of can you know or House of Representative ayi ubekra kopo playback aneti and some of ka fa Trump obeka fa Trump ho wo nema isi wo January 6 no ho asem about Trump and impeachment ni ade no and do therefore wanu si now for what me ma pa ma de wanu asi o America not different America do therefore wanu si
no when I did different America because in 21% kind of weather I didn't know vice president ne babai Republicans for you in the film no okodina okay criticize Trump I didn't know Republicans for eyi ni film ne post so Dick Cheney ne ba no I didn't know eyi ni film manafo yani ya wa America o into no so we share Ghana for no one
okay sir omukoyi okati wasem no de ti wasem no say omu nyina taa na that the Cheney ba no nya Republican ni Republican no the
when I can say the Cheney ba no nya oka committee no omo committee no
then okay this say Trump ni eyi ni fit pay man say Republican for nyina support Trump no support no ade ti na ekoyi no madam for anu si unu ma se unu ya dem ya ka kwasi o temenka yo meka che kuma se for no meka che kuma se for no o ma so na to ba ma wo position ya wusu edi kwasi o temenka pa kakra so na ye enconize go no America on TV
what the 16 years at the end different spend own
why na this 16 years
you want to be 8 years Atamis be 4 years Muhammad be 4 years this thing kufuo be oh sorry I was so mo de mon talk kufuo call ye no cast man to
na abe what the 16 I don't know dey am say asantefo na ase o man na obi e the 16 asantefo problem e wa asemi mo ne e wan What is 16? Will be the 16. What's your video as Antipon as a Ghana? And then I was 16 the one panya Ghana ye.
Me say Obian Casas and the phone I say Ghana.
It's a one Cassan
because
the big boy of one Cassan.
As in the probably as a photo, I papa. Yeah,
that was it. One Cassan was on the left one. What's the left one? No problem. Was on them the left one. No problem.
What's it?
Nanado bar 4 years ago now, 2020. No. On fire, Patron 5 DM, let me say, will be to a car another time. 4 years ago, you're on fire.
And this time no more so 4 years. Can't tell me when I talk, and this time I no more so 4 years. Because that time no, almost
and the mama about Chasso. Chasso ni enkoye nim. What you mean kaba ko job? Enkoye nim what na person who can some person be Chasso me enkoye nim. What can some more example? Oh, me chanto. No, me ma. Oh, Isaac. Okay. Chasso na yema ai person ke boy. Ebra.
Maybe because you didn't call him Kwabiaka, that is why he was going on and on and on.
No.
Kwamiaka, we never want to see Kwamiaka, but that was it. Kwamiaka, when you listen to as a lagatin, they are one number, they say, okay, be beer wanted. Oh, the Indian and you say, I may patch our crazy. Crazy man, I may patch your man and go in Yanni. Oh, Samu, I will say, Anna, I Penu. Can't you one and Cranny said, can't you one and say, Anna, MVP on the Obekum. Don't point a canal, the natural and you Bibi. So I didn't say Bibi soon come here and then announce Yasamasi. Hey, Aka Blemeza. Akablemeza Pawanusi or call Yamia than Yamia say. Bibi, that was all question as a Mika Kansana, Waba.
I'm Renner Fronti.
I may guide them, may guide them. I do trip a penese, Udi Yamia Sama, because Isaac say, will be a Yamia Sama. I said, yes, that the good a bentum, a yam near the good bentum near the sun. Because one fans are no. We got out the son of Cobasaco, you could have to. Then this was a no. There are some cranny. I can believe. Bibi, any over to you. I better be asked. Yo, Sayana Papa. A mammy mountain is the other mintiming come out in that match. Who will kind say a intino. And your china, Matitimo, and my band, and not be immediate film. And in a very will be asked Rambo, Kwesi. And Isaac is feeding for the man. Said you were a shakao, feeding for the man. A better be asked.
Who said my Jesus? This highlight for you. You want to be on your feet? Let's do it together.